You back? Stay away. 877-927-6969. That's the number to call if you guys want to get involved. Let us know about your weekend, what you thought. Did you have a good weekend? Was it up to everything you wanted? And were you pleased? Or were you a little bit a little bit like, eh? And would you tell somebody that you were dating if they didn't really measure up or you thought they disappointed? Would you say something like that, or would you keep it to yourself? They say good relationships, people are able to say something. Don, would you say something to somebody if they sort of dropped the ball?
I mean, if it was like a serious drop the ball, yeah, like if they were didn't show up or late,
Yeah.
Or if they, made up some BS excuse, that's the only time I would. I wouldn't be like, oh, you didn't do enough or something like that. If they tried, they tried. But if they didn't at least try, that's what matters.
Yeah, of course. If somebody tries, you can't knock them. Just say, but if they totally blew the day off. Well, it's also if you tell them the day is important to you. It's like anything else. It could be your birthday. It could be whatever. And if they just say, you know what, it's not big to me. Franny, if you were dating somebody and they came up pretty lame or didn't make any attempt, would you say something or just keep it yourself and mark it in a pad? You know what I'm saying? Like, keep it in your mind.
Yeah, I mean, I guess it just depends on the situation, how long we were dating. And I guess that would be it. I mean, there have been times where they can tell my disappointment. I don't know if I'm one to really pitch a fit and be upset about it, especially if they put some kind of effort in it. But I do wear my feelings on my face so they could tell I'm probably not impressed with what they did.
Are you mad? You can also text us at Real Radio 47142 if you have any opinion on this. Also, the dislike button that Instagram is trying out. Let us know if you think that's thumbs up or thumbs down to you. And like I said, Franny said, you could just put comments on it too. You don't have to just put that. But if you think this is a good future, let us know. If you think it's not a good one, say, not a big deal. And if you saw Saturday Night Live, I know yesterday was the day a lot of people talked about. We were off, and most people were. But if you have an opinion about it or somebody you thought was really good, call us. Let us know. There were some great acts in music. That was Friday night. I know Cher was getting blown up for her ability, what she did. Opening monologue was Steve Martin. I think Steve Martin opened it up.
Yeah.
Bill Murray was there, right? He had some comments. Yeah, I saw that. I thought it was good. I didn't watch the whole thing, but I think it lived up to everybody's expectations. And 50 years is a lot to go through. When you start looking at all the different things. There might have been something that you liked or wanted that you missed. I said earlier, Eddie Murphy got a lot of love for being Tracy. Oh, my God, he nailed him spot on the Jeopardy show. I thought that was crazy when he did that. But, yeah, I thought it was good. I really was. But 50 years, man. And he says he has no plans to retire anytime soon. I wonder if they'll keep it going when he does retire. If they'll still keep it going or they'll be like, that's it. We're not going to do it anymore. Because, he's been behind it the whole 50 years. But I wonder if they'll just bring somebody in and just try to keep it going. Or will it be even 10 years from now people want to watch it? I don't think people watch it as much as they once did, but I think they tape it a lot of times and they'll watch it at their convenience.
Well, that's with everything in life now.
Yeah, I think that's everything.
Yeah.
Except live sports.
Well, yes, live sports. But, I mean, with even the late night shows in SNL, a lot of people aren't up watching TV that late anymore. Yeah. Or just in general. I mean, now it's so easy just to be able to go back and watch it. A lot of people also like where because some shows are dropped weekly. So they wait until until the season's almost done or whatever it is so they can watch them back to back to back and just binge all of them. So yeah, it's not just with SNL, it's everything. I think with the hype over the weekend too and how good it was and just seeing the history of it, I think hopefully it'll kind of give it a new rebirth with people wanting to get interested in watching it again.
Yeah, I think so. I definitely will. Like I said, I think it was a huge thing. All Hollywood, they couldn't get more stars than they had. Pete Davidson was in the house. Pete was there.
Of course. He's SNL.
He was hanging
Pete,
out.
Kanye, and Pete was there too, right? All together in the same room?
Who? Kanye wasn't there.
He wasn't there?
No, I don't think Kanye was there. No,
they were joking about it. Kanye wasn't there, though. That was Zach Galifianakis making the comment. But
I thought he was actually there one of the nights.
Oh,
I don't know.
I don't think he was there Sunday. I can double check, but I didn't see him or hear that he was there.
Yeah, I don't think he was there.
I know that Zach Galifianakis made a joke about him sitting in the crowd like he did, but they never went over to him or
no, because I think if he was there, that would have blown up.
Yeah, I don't think. No, I'm not talking Sunday. I think one of those precursor events he
Friday
was
or
at.
Saturday. Maybe,
Yeah.
I don't know. I didn't hear anything.
I didn't either.
I didn't read anything. I didn't hear anything that he was there because I'm sure that would have been a big deal with him. And I don't think she would. I mean, she was scheduled, but I don't know if she would wants to be around him right now. Kim K. I don't know if she would be there because they're having so many issues.
Yeah,
with
the
it.
only thing I know, and even when you look, they said they make a rare Kanye mention. That's it. So I think it was just the dig that they said. I think it was a couple people. I think Peyton said something, and a couple other stars like had him, but I don't think he was there.
Yeah.
For anything.
Yeah. I don't think he was there. That would have been a huge thing because he just had that problem at the Grammys.
They don't want him there. No,
Yeah,
not just that, but even the Super Bowl ad that he did, it redirected to his website where his clothes and what did I say? The one shirt he had on there was a white T-shirt with a swastika on it. They don't want to put their name with that guy. Nobody does. So I don't think SNL would have invited him.
Yeah, they probably would have. Could he get in? Maybe through connections or something like that. Maybe, but yeah, I didn't hear he was.
Yeah,
there.
I don't think so. I think that people want to distance themselves from him.
And I'm sure she said to them too, Kim K, like, hey, you know what? I keep him out. I don't want to deal with him. I'm not dealing with this. Or maybe, I mean, I don't know if she's big enough where they cared. Like if she didn't do her skit or came, but she's got millions of viewers too and followers.
Oh, yeah.
So I'm sure they would have been like, whatever. There was an article I read about Taylor Swift didn't like some of her, they used to do a skit about her. And she reached out to, I guess, Lauren Michaels, and he was like, "That it is what it is. Deal with it." There are a lot of people who really don't like the way they're portrayed. I could get that. You know, you might get insulted, and it's probably like, you know, you don't like something, you think it's going to be a one-time character, and then they redo it. They said years ago, Barbara Streisand, she didn't like the way she was portrayed. Burt Reynolds, at times they said he was okay with it, sometimes he wasn't. I think if it's cool and you like it, you're going to be like, all right, cool. But then if it's something where you're thinking, you know, they're taking a shot at you, and millions of people are watching it.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you're not going to be happy. I don't think anybody is.
So did you watch SNL or did you watch NBA Sunday?
I watched SNL more. I didn't watch any, like, a lot, but the NBA, I was, like, not interested at all. I just really wasn't. Hero won the three-point contest, which was good for the Heat. Pat Riley was there. But, yeah, I just lost interest in it. I really have. I've lost interest in the NBA. I like college hoops more than the NBA, but I think the NBA, I mean, they have problems and they don't. The problems they don't have is they just signed a new TV deal.
Yep.
So they're all making like $1 gazillion. Now, do they really care? I don't know. Maybe when the next deal comes up, they might say, like, all right, we got to start worrying about it because our ratings are down. But, you know, the next flow of stars are going to have a tough time, I think. You know, like Luka's era and those guys. And LeBron's not going to be playing forever. But LeBron was one of those guys, even when he doesn't play, he got all the headlines because he didn't play. That just shows you, A, how big he is, but how bad it is that, you know, he's getting notoriety and people are talking about him and didn't even get dressed. And people are afraid of LeBron. There's a couple people said, hey, he's selfish and this and that. But the narrative, people, they step away. They don't want to say it. But if it was anybody else, you know, they said Jordan played everyone, Magic played everyone. And now you're going to see guys next year be like, you know, LeBron's never done a slam dunk ever.
Yep, never.
Nope. And he doesn't want to do it. He's like, it's not worth it. I could get injured. My body's my temple. I'm not playing. So, I mean, that's what you're seeing more. You're seeing with college kids, with bowl games. You know, you're seeing more and more where the money is so big, they don't want to, God forbid, injure themselves or something can happen. And I see it to a point, but to the other point is, man, that's you got to play. Yeah.
LeBron claimed that he was like resting because of his ankle or something like that.
His ankle.
Yep.
Yeah, he said I heard about a week ago, and he just didn't want to play. Then he should have just sat on the bench, and just that's it. But he got introduced, came out, whatever. He's LeBron being LeBron. He's going to do what he wants.
It's funny. There's a whole bunch of pictures of him, like, you know, the nice background, and then there's two players in their nice jerseys, and then it's him in his street clothes. You know, like he didn't even bother putting on the jerseys or anything like that for photos.
No, he didn't want to do anything. Nope. He showed his sneakers that
he wanted the gifts.
Yeah, of course. But again, it's LeBron being LeBron. That's why he had problems with Pat Riley down here. He's going to do what he wants. It is the Penthouse. It is a Tuesday. I hope you guys are having a good day. Back at work. First day. Could be a little but you'll get through it. We'll help you. And then at 11:45, we got a chance for you to win a $100 gift card to Burt Max's. We got a batch of Florida stories. We weren't here yesterday, so I'm sure we got some good ones. We'll be back. Peace.
Because your pets are pretty lonely when you're gone. Tell your smart device to play Real Radio 92.1 on iHeartRadio.
A dream 30 years
for more.
Shot, he scores! Gus Forsling beat the buzzer!
The Cats are back, and they're on the hunt for another championship.
Mark up from right on a shot, and he scores! The overtime winner!
Listen all season long on Real Radio 92.1.
Start the celebration, South Florida. The Panthers have done it. Stanley Cup champions! Stanley Cup champions!
Your FM home for the Stanley Cup champion Florida Panthers. Here's traffic on Real Radio.
From the Gordon Partners Traffic Center. Have you been injured in a motor vehicle accident? Call 561-333-3333 or go to fortheinjured.com.
We're dealing with a very bad crash on the Turnpike northbound just after Okeechobee Boulevard. As the crash has both lanes blocked, you're going to have to use the right shoulder to get by, and this is causing delays all the way back to Southern Boulevard. That's traffic. I'm Jamie Nunez.
This report is sponsored by Allstate. Some people just know you could save money on car insurance by checking Allstate first. Those people are probably saving a carload of cash right now. So what are you waiting for? Check Allstate first for a quote today. You're in good hands with Allstate.
Hey, it's a Greek, and Monroe's is open 7 days a week, and that means the beautiful girls are there 7 days a week, along with a 5-star menu. And start your weekend off right. On Friday night at Monroe's, it's Fetish Fridays. Stop in at Monroe's, have a great time with a lady, and enjoy their 5-star menu. It's a great atmosphere and a great time. Monroe's, the best talent around, is always there 7 days a week. Fetish Fridays, kick off your weekend right. Peace.
Scott for Scott's here. Your lawn is meant for all things bonus. Bonus relaxing, bonus playing, bonus beauty. But when dollar weed and clover are popping up everywhere, it's time to start cutting them back with Scott's Turf Builder Bonus S. It kills dollar weed and clover and feeds your grass so it grows thick and strong to crowd out future weeds. Now that's worth some bonus points, eh?
Get a bag of Scott's Turf Builder Bonus S today. It's guaranteed or your money back.
Feed your lawn. Feed it.
This is the story of the one who, as a maintenance specialist for a historic high-rise, knows that vintage charm historically needs constant attention. Which is why, when it's time to upgrade turn-of-the-century mechanicals, they turn to Grainger. With easy access to 1 million-plus products and the scale to deliver when and where you need them. The right tools and supplies are never far away. So the one can keep that vintage building running like new. Call, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
Hey, can you blow up some balloons for Jack's party?
I can't. I'm so congested.
You need Sinex Saline from Vicks.
Sinex Saline Nasal Spray?
Yeah, just Sinex. Breathe.
Sinex Saline instantly clears everyday congestion associated with colds and year-round allergies with a gentle, ultra-fine mist that's no mess and easy to control.
Daddy, we need more balloons.
On it.
Enjoy life's important moments without congestion. Try Sinex Saline from Vicks. Just Sinex. Breathe. Use as directed.
Hey, it's a Greek for Pilar Coffee Bar and Ice Treats. I love this place, and you will love it too. The coffee is awesome. I love the cappuccino, and desserts are great. You know I got a sweet tooth, and it's perfect for lunch. Stop by today. It's in Deerfield Beach in the Cove Shopping Center. Start off your day with a Pilar Coffee. It'll put a smile on your face. Pilar Coffee, remember it. Your boy drinks it, and it's good enough for me. It's good enough for you. Peace.
Taxes was not knowing your full financial picture. Now Taxes is getting and maximizing your refund all in one place. Credit Karma, where a TurboTax expert can do your taxes for you. They'll get you the most money back, guaranteed. Then you can do more with all that money, all in Credit Karma. Now this is Taxes. Intuit Credit Karma with TurboTax. Get started today. See guarantee details at TurboTax.com/guarantees. Experts only available with TurboTax Live.
During tax season, your personal info travels to a lot of places you can't control. Between payroll, your home office, your tax preparer, and the IRS, if your W-2 gets exposed, that's just the ticket for identity thieves. That's why LifeLock monitors hundreds of millions of data points every second. If your identity's stolen, they'll fix it guaranteed or your money back. Don't let identity thieves take you for a ride. Save up to 40% your first year with promo code CLAY. Visit lifelock.com. Terms apply.
It's time to throw out your overpriced big wireless contract. Throw it overboard. You can get an iPhone 14 or a Samsung Galaxy for $0 with a qualifying plan of just $45 a month. Get unlimited talk, unlimited text, 25 gigs of data, mobile hotspot. You get all of it. So get your new iPhone 14 or Samsung Galaxy for $0. Just dial pound 250, say the keyword Pure Talk, pound 250, keyword Pure Talk from Pure Talk, America's wireless company.
This is the story of the one who, as a maintenance specialist for a historic high-rise, knows that vintage charm historically needs constant attention. Which is why when it's time to upgrade turn-of-the-century mechanicals, they turn to Grainger. With easy access to 1 million-plus products and the scale to deliver when and where you need them. The right tools and supplies are never far away. So the one can keep that vintage building running like new. Call, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
Here's what's happening with the weather on Real Radio.
I'm CBS 12 meteorologist Charlotte Carl. We are expecting isolated showers this afternoon and evening, all thanks to an onshore flow developing. Afternoon highs will get into the upper 70s and low 80s, which is around where they should be for this time of year. We expect a nice cool down tomorrow. We're waking up to temperatures in the 60s and low 70s. Once again, very similar to this morning.
This report is sponsored by Audible. Tap into your well-being with Audible audiobooks, podcasts, and originals. Expand your life with expert insight and motivation for better health, habits, relationships, finance, and more. Start listening free when you sign up for a 30-day trial at audible.com.
What the Florida is sponsored by FAMU's MMERI. Educate, Learn, Talk.
From the Anajar and Levine Accident Attorney Studios.
Have you been in an accident? Call Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys at 1-800-747-FREE.
That's 1-800-747-3733.
Real Radio 92.1 is WZZR West Palm Beach, an iHeartRadio station.
Listen on your free iHeartRadio app for all your music, radio, and podcasts. Free never sounded so good.
Rover's Morning Glory wants you to score some Red Zone revenue. Win $1,000 now. Enter the nationwide keyword bonus at realradio921.com. That's bonus. Enter it now at realradio921.com. And good luck from Rover's Morning Glory and Real Radio.
You're listening to The Penthouse. Now back to The Penthouse on Real Radio 92.1 and 101.7.
It is The Penthouse on a Tuesday. Hope you guys are having a good day. And back to work. First day back after a long weekend. Make sure you're trying to have a good day. And be nice to everybody. It doesn't cost much to be nice. Dom shaking his head. What is up there, Dom? Drama?
My computer's frozen, so this is nice.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
All right. Well, it'll unfreeze.
Shit, it's been frozen since we went to commercial break.
Oh, no.
Maybe kick it.
Don't kick it.
Put a quarter in it, something like that. Dom's in the house.
Hello.
Francis is here.
What's up?
And it is time for some Florida stories.
Florida. Florida.
Did you say
Florida?
I'm from Florida.
WTF.
What the Florida?
All right. First up in your, what the Florida? We have a Vero Beach woman who is in trouble. The reason why Indian Sheriff County or deputies responded to a disturbance call, and this was around 5:45 last week in the evening. Deputy, that is... Wow, that was just a mean thing that just happened. You know how the pop-ups on your computer happen?
Was it a cockroach?
Yes, it was a cockroach from a pest control company, and I thought it was real for a second. It just crawled across my screen.
Put in a rerun.
If people don't understand, I had a cockroach to the left of me, like a real live one, and just now there was a I mean, good advertising for Home Paramount Pest Control, but Jesus, don't do that. Like, it's got a cockroach that just crawls across the screen. All right. Well, Indian River County Sheriff's
good thing it's Roulette Tuesday.
Jesus. Deputies located a couple teens who told them that they were riding past a house when 42-year-old Victoria Lund was standing outside pointing her BB gun in their direction. They then heard two loud bangs, which they assumed were, of course, the BBs fired from her gun. Thank goodness neither BB pellet hit the teens or the bikes. However, they did tell the deputies that they were confused and didn't understand what was going on and that they were really scared. Because they saw her pointing the gun at him, and then, she shot at him, even though they were just BBs still. So one of the teens took a video of the incident that appeared to show her standing in her front yard, yelling at them, telling them, "Go home right now." When deputies contacted her, she admitted to holding the BB gun on the teens to scare them off. but she denied firing the weapon. She said that they were driving recklessly back and forth in front of her house. Well, they were on a bike. A deputy then entered her home where he retrieved the BB gun with pellets inside of it. Deputies charged her with 2 counts of aggravated assault. Even though it was a BB, it's still with a deadly weapon. And 2 counts of child abuse. Next up in your What the Florida, we have a Florida woman, another Florida woman. It's all about the Florida women today. Polk County, who is now behind bars after she attacked a man with her hoe, a gardening hoe.
Oh, I was going to say her hoe. Wow.
Her gardening hoe. So Polk County Sheriff's Office said Melanie Davis had plans to hang out with the man last week when he canceled on her. How dare he? Upset by his decision, that's when Melanie allegedly went to his home. It was around 3 a.m. and started yelling at him from outside. They said the altercation escalated when she climbed a fence to his property, pushed through a door, and started punching him. At some point, she was able to grab the gardening hoe and hit him with it, which caused a serious cut on his arm. The dude was taken to the hospital while she was taken to jail. She is charged with armed burglary with battery, aggravated battery with a deadly weapon, and simple battery in criminal mischief. All because he canceled her plans. They say that she's got a pretty damn long history at Polk County Sheriff's Office, dating back to 1997 when she was first charged with battery at the young age of 19 years old. And I will tell you, she is 47. You see her mugshot from 19 and 47 does not look like the same person.
No.
Does not.
She's probably had a couple tough going on.
She did not age like wine. And then we have are we going Florida man? Florida woman? Let's go Florida man this time. Then we have a drunk Florida man who got arrested for a DUI, and this happened at a 7-Eleven. Well, I think when you get arrested for your DUI outside of a 7-Eleven without any pants on, it might be time to make a few life changes.
Not a good thing.
So this Florida man, he crashed into a pole outside of the gas station. He was so drunk he didn't remember doing it. 24-year-old Bonifacio Trabuccio Manuel left a party to head to a gas station for more alcohol and ended up waking up behind bars. This is police officers responded to the scene after the dude hit a concrete pole in front of the 7-Eleven. As police officers approached the wrecked blue Ford sedan, they noticed that Bonifacio, whatever, was sitting in the driver's seat without pants on because his wet pants were in the passenger seat behind 2 empty beer cans. When officers asked for his license, he provided ID. It turns out that he was never issued a driver's license here in Florida, which made his charges even worse. Upon exiting the vehicle, he couldn't stand. He admitted to drinking, but didn't say how much. He was out getting alcohol from the 7-Eleven on the way home from a party and didn't even remember wrecking his car. That's how wasted he was. He did refuse to perform field sobriety tests, but he did perform a breath sample. And they say, he was pretty smashed. Looks like he was like about 3 times over the legal limit.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah. So he was arrested and charged on DUI, not having a driver's license, and a couple other things, and was taken to the Lake County Jail. And that is your What the Florida.
Great job, Franny. We do it twice a show, 11:05 and 1:05. Don't forget, in this hour at 11:45, your chance to win a $100 gift card to Burton Max's. You'll love this place. Great food, great atmosphere, great happy hour. Burton Max's, you'll get a chance at 11:45 to win a $100 gift card. We're playing Roulette Tuesday. That's where we spin the roulette wheel, and you guys you got 3 choices. You can go black or red, odd or even, first 18 or 19 to 36, and those are the ways you can win, and that'll be at 11:45. 877-927-6969. That's the number to call. If you had a good weekend, you want to talk about maybe somebody did something nice. Not that they dropped the ball, but they went out of their way. Let us know. Or you can text us at Real Radio 47142.
That Greek festival is really nice.
Oh, yeah, it was awesome. We had a great time. I mean, the food's unbelievable there. So much food. You can't even eat it. I mean, the pastries are great. The people were nice. I was never brought up a lot on Greek food, so I don't know a lot about it. My dad would have been happy. But it was good. Oprah, whatever you want to say. But it was great. It really was. The food's unbelievable. I mean, it really is. I mean, Franny was at up in Port St. Lucie and doing the Italian one. The food's
Where,
awesome there.
where was she?
Port St. Lucie, wasn't she?
Oh,
Yes.
Was I wrong?
I was in Port St. Lucie.
Where were you?
I just said I was in Port St. Lucie.
You kind of mumbled it the first time.
Oh, shut up. Relax. My God. Are we technically perfect around here today? We get a day off and come back, we're perfect? My God. We're not perfect around here. You know that. At least I'm not. Maybe you are.
Oh, no.
Maybe you are. Maybe other people are. I'm not. There's nobody that's perfect. Remember that when you deal with people. If somebody's always like, oh, my God, what'd you do? It just happens. I mean, that's just what happens. I mean, there's nothing you can do. It's just life. It's being there. But you got a chance to win $1,000 to, what is the key word this hour?
The key word this hour, let's see, is bonus. Bonus.
Bonus. There it is.
I would like a bonus.
That's not going to happen.
I was just using it in a sentence, G-Man.
Yeah, I know. If it was up to me, I'd give you a bonus. You deserve it. You did a great job Saturday, helping us out, technical difficulties. I stayed very calm there as you were trying to figure everything out, lighting a cigar.
Drew his headphones down for a second, but that was about it.
I didn't get mad. I really didn't. I just lit a cigar. I was like, whatever. President Trump came by.
Oh, did he?
Said hi to Greek.
Yeah, he waved to me. I said, hey.
Oh, yeah, the real president?
Yeah. Security's unbelievable. Oh, my God.
He had a bomb squad running with him. I saw. I was like, oh, my God.
Oh, yeah. They were all over the place.
Was the president really there?
Well, he drove by.
Drove by.
His motorcade came by.
He drove by.
Oh, okay. I thought you were saying he was at the festival. I was like, oh,
No. He asked me about a college basketball game. I said, Prez, I don't want to get into that. Let's just say hi.
Auburn.
I did say Auburn. We did tell you guys Auburn. Teddy Covers did pretty good. I think he went 2 for 3 on Saturday. But, yeah, I did like Auburn in the big game as Auburn played Alabama. First time ever in SEC history where one played number 2 in basketball or football. Did you watch the game or not really?
A little bit. I caught a little bit.
Yeah, I caught a little bit in the afternoon. It was good. It was a good game. It was exciting. March Madness will be here before you know it. And that'll be it. If you're a New York Met fan, you're excited about baseball, and the $700 million guy showed up. He was there over the weekend. I'm sure tickets are going to be very difficult. It was the same thing, I think, when Tim Tebow came. I don't know. It seemed like Tebow was more hype. Well, maybe I'm wrong. It's still early. But, yeah, I'm sure people are going to want to. Do you go to any games?
Spring training?
Yeah, or not really?
If we get the tickets through here, that's basically it.
Yeah, but
and
there's
the
nobody.
local one. I'm not going all the way to Port St. Lucie.
Yeah, you'll go see the Marlins, or maybe the Astros,
Yep.
Nationals.
Yep.
Yeah. Franny, do you ever go out to them? Unless we have a
I have before, but not often.
Yeah, it's usually it's packed all the places.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's great for the community.
It's really cool that we have those here. We have, 2 very, very close stadiums. At least here in Palm Beach County, as you mentioned, we do up north too.
The Mets have been playing there for years. I remember living in the city in the 90s and hearing about Port St. Lucie. I had no clue where it was or what it was when they would go down there and train. And I'd be like, where the hell's it going? And they'd be like, Port St. Lucie. My good buddy Joe Hollander, who ran FAN for years and CBS Radio, would always tell me I'm going down to spring training. And I would hear Port St. Lucie. I'd be like, where the hell's that? Because, again, what I knew was Palm Beach, Fort Lauderdale, Miami, like most people. But, yeah, they've been there for a long, long time. But I'm sure the fans are going to be going crazy trying to get seats and to check out their new star, which they stole from the Yankees. Little egg on their face. Do you think the Mets end up making a World Series with this signing?
No.
I don't either.
Not this year, no.
Yeah, I think they had a good year last year. They finished strong. They did good in the playoffs. But I don't think that it's going to make them get in there. And that's a lot of money to give one guy. It just is. Hero won the 3-point contest. We talked about that. So hats off to him. The only Miami Heat player who was there. So hats off to him. Did you watch that at all?
Mm-hmm.
It was pretty cool.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I thought that one guy from the Golden State, Buddy
Height.
Yep. I think he should have won. I think because he had 31 one round.
Yeah.
I think
he's awesome.
Oh, yeah.
He was great in college.
I think if they should do like a combination of the 2 rounds or something like that total.
Yeah, he's very, very good. The 3-point contest, I think that's still good.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's very exciting.
Dunk contest was still good. It was just the main event. The main game event was just not that.
Not the main event. And I thought it was cool. If you didn't hear about this, there was a kid in the stands who beat Damian Lillard in 3-point. Hit a shot.
One shot. The kid hit one shot. Don't make it sound like you beat him in a legit 3-point competition.
He hit one shot. He won $100,000 though.
Oh yeah.
One shot I mean, everybody went crazy.
He had a couple tries, I think, at it, though.
Yeah, I jumped up. I mean, could you imagine that emotion hitting a shot and swish?
I think Dame had to hit 3, and he had to hit 1.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was cool, though. It was just a regular kid that they grabbed. And he just went up there. I don't know. Could you reach for where he was shooting?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah?
You on it.
I was like, no, I think I could. I don't think I make it. That's for sure. I mean, my God, I can't even imagine the emotion you have. Seeing that go in and banging in it. Oh, because if it hit the rim or bounced in and bounced out, it'd be like roulette.
Mm-hmm.
I had a ball the other day. Oh, my God. I had 34, and it hit in 34. Jumped up, came back on 34, and went to 22. I was like, I wasn't mad. I was just like, Then I had some guy next to me. He goes, did you see that? It was in 34. I'm like, thanks, buddy.
Yeah.
I saw it, and I went down like a ship. Went up, stayed back at 34, and then bounced over to 22. See, a lot of pros, what they do is they'll play 6 numbers. They'll pick 1 in the middle and 3 each. Or 2 on one side, 3 on the other side, or 7 numbers. And then if it hits in the middle, if it bounces, you're in good shape. Then you're paying like a corner of the wheel, 25% of it. It's a little less. I think it's 18%. Yeah, if you're playing 7 numbers. But yeah, I just was like, oh man, you got to be kidding me. Saturday Night Live 50 Years was on this weekend. If you watched it, let us know if you thought anything was super cool or you were disappointed. I didn't hear a lot of people, bitching about it on social media. I think it lived up to all the hype.
I didn't really see much action, but I didn't mess around, so I was too busy to mess around social media, but I didn't hear much about it. We do have a couple texts at 47142. Started off with Real Radio. It says, hello, PH. I listened to an older replay yesterday, which played, they said, more than once, and each time I heard Franny say, sex is much better with whipped cream. This made me laugh, as I thought, unless you're lactose intolerant. All right, I don't remember what we were talking about. Got to go back to that.
Those are old reruns.
And that, he said I played older replays. And then we have somebody else that says, lying to a priest, never to enter the Greek kingdom, is what they're saying, because G-Man lied to a priest.
I didn't even think I lied, to be honest with you. I didn't think I lied. He asked me my name, I said Greek.
You weren't on the air though. You could have said your real name.
But then he goes, is that your real name? And you said yes. That was the part, the lying, when he asked you, like, is that your real name?
It didn't even faze me, to be honest with you. I've done enough for the Greeks. They should get it changed.
I love how you keep on saying I've done enough for the Greeks.
I have.
Explain.
I've done so much.
Like what?
What have I done?
Yes. Explain.
Notoriety.
Because nobody knew that Greece existed until you came around.
Better image. Role model. I've done a lot for them. They should fly me there first class on a private jet with 4 brunettes and keep me up for a weekend. And just give me food and cars and just hang out, get gambling, whatever. What are you shaking your head about? Oh, my God. What, did you ever hear about Greece before me? No.
Oh, my God.
Randy's a little tired today.
I'm not.
I'm not hitting the gas.
It's the headache. No, it's not. Don't worry. It's still the things that you say that are making you, oh my God. Has anybody heard of Greece before me?
It's a show. I'm kidding. You know what? I didn't even think about lying when he asked me that. I'm so used to saying that's my name, so I didn't even think about like, ooh, I'm lying to a priest. I mean, come on. What's the big deal? It happens.
It happens.
I'm not the first one to lie to a priest.
Don't do that every day.
Yeah, it wasn't like I was in confession and he's like, hey, what's going on, buddy? Hey, what's going on, Greek boy? 877-927-6969. It's me being me. That's all. I didn't, but I do think I've done a lot for the country. I'm sorry. I just got to be honest. You can also text us at Real Radio 47142. LeBron James did not play in the All-Star game. He's getting some heat from a lot of people. And some people are saying, do you think that he's wrong? Should he have told them earlier and said, hey, I'm not playing? And they did show LeBron, like, walking into the locker room. When I first saw it, I'm like, oh, okay, here comes LeBron playing, walking in. But then I realized he wasn't playing. He did show his shoe, though. His number 23 shoe that they had made for him, custom made.
I mean, what do you think about bettors that were expecting him to play and put bets in, and then it's just like, oh, by the way, LeBron's not playing. What?
I'm sure you're disappointed. I mean, the good thing with him was that it's a no bet because he didn't make an announcement earlier. So if you ever bet on anybody on a prop bet with Hard Rock or other places, usually the guy doesn't play, the bet goes out.
I was just saying if you bet on the team to win in general.
Oh, yeah. It sucked. It definitely was. He was on Shaq's team, I believe. Yeah, it definitely sucked. I don't know how much they said he told everybody a couple hours before. I mean, who knows what's true, what's not true. I don't know. But I think it's LeBron just being LeBron. He's going to do what he wants. And what are you going to say to him? You can't show up, like you can't come in the locker room? He would have just laughed at you and just kept walking and saying, I'm going to do what I want. Draymond Green was out there and on his podcast slamming the whole weekend and slamming the All-Star game. And then there was a couple of guys Oscar Robinson, who is all-time one of the best NBA players ever, just said, who cares what Draymond says? So he shot back at him. And that's what happens today in all these podcasts and social media. People are always going to have a comment and somebody's going to jump on. Last week was Cam Newton. He called the Carolina Panthers a bunch of losers. And then a couple of guys that were on a team said, you're a loser. I mean, so you're going to get all that reaction from people, and that's going to happen. 877-927-6969. That's the number to call if you guys want to get involved in the show. At 11:45, you're going to have a chance to win a $100 gift card to Burton Max's. You'll love this place if you've never been there. Great restaurant, great happy hour. You'll love the food, desserts. They got it all. They open every day at 11:30. It's a great place. And a good place to watch a game if you just want to hang out, watch a game, and a great outside patio. I want to thank Burton Max's for getting involved with Real Radio. It's one of our big giveaways that we'll have, but we'll have it to you today at 11:45. We'll be back in a few minutes with a Greeks trifecta. Peace.
Real Radio is the news junkie.
I want the fat jab. I've decided.
Oh,
I want
okay.
it. An obesity drug given in weekly jabs more than halves the risk of
You're
developing
not
type 2
obese,
diabetes.
Chuck.
According to doctors, I would be.
You haven't lived until the doctor writes on your page, morbidly.
That's painful.
The News Junkie. Weekday afternoons at 3 on Real Radio 92.1 and 101.7. Speed on traffic on Real Radio.
From the Gordon Partners Traffic Center. Have you or a loved one suffered from nursing home abuse? Call 561-333-3333 or go to fortheinjured.com.
We're dealing with a very bad crash on the Turnpike northbound just after Okeechobee Boulevard. As the crash has both lanes blocked, you're going to have to use the right shoulder to get by, and this is causing delays all the way back to Southern Boulevard. That's traffic. I'm Jamie Nunez.
This report is sponsored by Wendy's. Try a $3 Son of Baconator today. Big news, bacon lovers. Wendy's Son of Baconator is only $3 for a limited time. For just $3, you get crispy, crunchy apple smoked bacon, 2 juicy beef patties, and plenty of cheese on a burger. For bacon that just won't quit, gotta be Wendy's.
Victim of a slip and fall? It takes one phone call to take back control of your life. Anajar and Levine will fight to get you the compensation you deserve. Call me, Mark Anajar, for a free consultation. 1-800-747-FREE. That's 1-800-747-3733.
In office, West Palm Beach.
Now Taxes is using Credit Karma, where a TurboTax expert can do your taxes for you. They'll get your refund so you can do more with it right in Credit Karma. Now this is taxes. Intuit Credit Karma with TurboTax. See guaranteed details at turbotax.com/guarantees. Experts only available with TurboTax Live.
Attention! Guarantee Media is giving away 4 days in Jamaica, Bahamas, or Punta Cana, Dominican Republic with hotel and airfare included for just $99. Here's how. Be one of the first 50 listeners to name a country without the letter A in its name, and you'll be off to a vacation to the Caribbean. Text your answer to 96551. That's 96551. And you'll get 4 days in Jamaica, Bahamas, or Punta Cana, Dominican Republic with hotel fare included. That's right. Be one of the first 50 to text the name of a country without the letter A in its name, and you'll go on a 4-day vacation to the Caribbean. Text your answer to 96551. That's 96551. Be one of the first 50 listeners to name a country without the letter A in its name and get 4 days in the Caribbean with hotel and airfare included for only $99. Text your answer to 96551. That's 96551. This promotion is paid for by Guarantee Media to solicit vacation ownership sales and is not affiliated with iHeartMedia. Terms and conditions apply.
Bet live with Hard Rock Bet. Real-time wagering till the very last play. Missing the kickoff doesn't mean all bets are off.
Delay a game on the guy who hasn't bet yet.
Sometimes you just know your team is going to come back. The Sportsbook for every kind of player.
Hard Rock Bet. Roll with us.
Get up to $100 back if your first bet doesn't win. Payable and bonus bet up to $100, not a cash offer. Offered by the Seminole Tribe of Florida. Must be 21 plus and physically present in Florida to wager. Terms and conditions apply. Concerned about gambling? Please call 1-888-ADMIT-IT.
Scott for Scott's here. Your lawn is meant for all things bonus. Bonus relaxing, bonus playing, bonus beauty. But when dollar weed and clover are popping up everywhere, it's time to start cutting them back with Scott's Turf Builder Bonus S. It kills dollarweed and clover and feeds your grass so it grows thick and strong to crowd out future weeds. Now that's worth some bonus points, eh?
Get a bag of Scott's Turf Builder Bonus S today. It's guaranteed or your money back.
Feed your lawn. Feed it.
Hey, it's Greek, and Monroe's is open 7 days a week, and that means the beautiful girls are there 7 days a week, along with a 5-star menu. And start your weekend off right. On Friday night at Monroe's, it's Fetish Fridays. Stop in at Monroe's, have a great time with a lady, and enjoy their 5-star menu. It's a great atmosphere and a great time. Monroe's, the best talent around, is always there 7 days a week. Fetish Fridays, kick off your weekend right. Peace.
This is the story of the one who, as a maintenance specialist for a historic high-rise, knows that vintage charm historically needs constant attention. Which is why, when it's time to upgrade turn-of-the-century mechanicals, they turn to Grainger. With easy access to 1 million-plus products and the scale to deliver when and where you need them, the right tools and supplies are never far away. So the one can keep that vintage building running like new. Call, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
Hey, can you blow up some balloons for Jack's party?
I can't. I'm so congested.
You need Sinex Saline from Vicks.
Sinex Saline Nasal Spray?
Yeah, just Sinex. Breathe.
Sinex Saline instantly clears everyday congestion associated with colds and year-round allergies with a gentle, ultra-fine mist that's no mess and easy to control.
Daddy, we need more balloons.
On it.
Enjoy life's important moments without congestion. Try Sinex Saline from Vicks. Just Sinex. Breathe. Use as directed.
During tax season, your personal info travels to a lot of places you can't control. Between payroll, your home office, your tax preparer, and the IRS, if your W-2 gets exposed, that's just the ticket for identity thieves. That's why LifeLock monitors hundreds of millions of data points every second. If your identity's stolen, they'll fix it guaranteed or your money back. Don't let identity thieves take you for a ride. Save up to 40% your first year with promo code CLAY. Visit LifeLock.com. Terms apply.
It's time to throw out your overpriced big wireless contract. Throw it overboard. You can get an iPhone 14 or a Samsung Galaxy for $0 with a qualifying plan of just $45 a month. Get unlimited talk, unlimited text, 25 gigs of data, mobile hotspot. You get all of it. So get your new iPhone 14 or Samsung Galaxy for $0. Just dial pound 250, say the keyword Pure Talk, pound 250, keyword Pure Talk from Pure Talk, America's wireless company.
Hi, I'm Kyle at Blindster.com, and we sell custom blinds, shades, and shutters at low prices. Our blinds are handcrafted to fit your windows, and if they don't, for any reason, we'll remake them for free. Your satisfaction is always guaranteed at Blindster.com.
For more information about contests on this station, visit realradio921.com/rules.
Injured? Hire the largest injury firm in the world. Morgan & Morgan, for the people.
Sarah Spain for iHeart Women's Sports.
Presented by Capital One.
With so many big-time women's college hoops matchups over the weekend, you might have missed a sensational performance from Vanderbilt's Michaela Blakes, who scored a Division I women's freshman record 55 points on Sunday in a 98-88 OT victory over Auburn, breaking the record set by Elena Deladon at Delaware in 2010. That was Blake's second 50-plus point performance of the season. For more women's sports stories, subscribe to Good Game with Sarah Spain on iHeart Podcasts.
Capital One is a founding partner of iHeart Women's Sports Network. With the Capital One Spark Cash Plus card, you earn unlimited 2% cash back on every purchase for your business with the Capital One Spark Cash Plus card. What's in your wallet? Terms apply. See CapitalOne.com/SparkCash for details.
The free iHeartRadio app has over 100 commercial-free stations waiting for you to explore right now, like Motown Sounds. My girl, my girl. The very best Motown from the Supremes, Stevie Wonder, Smokey Robinson, and more. Open the free iHeartRadio app, search Motown Sounds, and listen now. Commercial-free. iHeartRadio. Free never sounded so good.
Greek's Trifecta is sponsored by Precision Garage Door of South Florida. Precision Door, a name you can trust.
This is Real Radio 92.1 and 101.7. Real talk for the Palm Beaches and the Treasure Coast. You're listening to The Penthouse. Now back to The Penthouse on Real Radio 92.1 and 101.7.
It is The Penthouse on a Tuesday. Thanks for always tuning in to Real Radio 921. 1145, your chance to win a $100 gift card to Burton Max's. Dominic's in the house.
Hello.
A lot of energy today. Good to see that. Maybe the day off, you recharge yourself. How'd you do playing golf yesterday?
On Sunday, I shot a 91.
Is that good for you? Or
Yeah.
no?
My goal is breaking 90, so I was close.
All right, good. Francis is here.
What's up?
Now, do you bet on that with anybody or no? Because you're not good. You don't bet yet?
Not that game, I didn't, but I have a $20 game this weekend.
Ooh. Looking for a sponsor?
Ooh, G-Man.
Yeah, I'll sponsor you. Who are you playing?
My other radio guy.
Oh, the guy you used to work for?
Mm-hmm.
Is he good?
No, he's about the same as me.
All right, let's put some money up then. You got a little bit of age difference on him.
Oh, yeah, but he plays every day. He's playing right now.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Then we're the underdog in that. Put up $50. Just that. Does he give you any shots?
No, I've started, I've gotten too good to get shots from him now. He used to give me shots.
Oh, now he knows?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, I hope you win. It's time for a Greek trifecta.
Riders up. It's Greek's Trifecta.
All right, there was an NBA All-Star game this weekend. You might not have noticed because many people didn't talk about it, but Steph Curry won the MVP. It was like a round robin between 3 teams. A lot of players were not happy about it. A lot of fans were not happy about it, but they had their whole weekend. They had their Friday night. They had their like celebrity basketball game. Then Saturday night, they had the 3-point contest and a dunk competition. And then Sunday, they had the NBA All-Star game where Steph Curry won the MVP. Caitlin Clark was 26% of revenue for the WNBA. 26%. Mingata. Their season will be starting soon. Her agent said they can't pay her enough for what she brings to the WNBA. But 26%, that is a huge number.
Says I can't, but they should try, right?
They should try, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, she's under her rookie deal, but she makes a lot of money with endorsements and different things. So not that anybody's going to feel bad for her, but yeah, it's unbelievable. 26% of the WNBA. And Indianapolis, the city, they said that they estimated she brought in $36 million to their local economy. That is unbelievable. She goes out to dinner, somebody should buy her a drink. I'm just saying. $36 million, that's unbelievable. And obviously with her jersey sales, the games being sold out, and the hype has continued. It's not like it's died down. So we'll see what happens with them. Maybe they'll have a good season, and she'll be able to try to maybe get her first WNBA championship. It's going to be a long year, though, but, man, that is a huge thing. Baseball is in town right now. You can check out the Mets. Everybody is. They got their new $700 million man. He's up in Port St. Lucie. Now, when you see him, Dom, do you ask him for an autograph or $20?
I would go with an autograph.
You would? You would ask him for $20?
I think it's worth more.
Yeah, you think so? You'd be like, hey, man, you give me $20? You signed for $700 million, $765 million. He's going to be in the New York Mets outfield for a long time, they hope. Also, all that money's guaranteed, which is crazy to me because something could happen 5 years, 3 years down the road. He still gets paid. So baseball's back in our area. Like I said, you have the Nationals and Astros. You have the Marlins, who are right here, and the Cardinals, and the Mets. So you got 5 teams really, really close and are listening in the area. Port St. Lucie, 1017. Always appreciate all you guys listening. Greek's Trifecta is sponsored by Pollard Coffee Bar and Ice Treats in Deerfield Beach. Peace. So, Franny, you had a number with people, a story about people having pictures on their phone.
Yeah, I'm just curious if we looked at our phones, what you would see, and mine's probably ridiculous. So they have the average amount of photos that people have in their phones.
Mine's so small.
Yes, I know yours is nothing probably compared to mine or Dom's, but yes, when they ask people how many photos does the average person have on their phone, what do you think that average amount is?
2006.
What do you think, Dom?
Matters the age.
So we're just doing an average.
We're doing an average.
Because I will break it down.
I would say 4,000.
All right, so.
I think I'm a little high, too.
Yeah, both of you guys did overshoot the runway, but Greek, not by that much. They say a typical person has 1,598 photos on their phone camera roll.
Man, that's
bad. Millennials have the most on average with just over 2,500.
Ooh.
And, when they break it down, I think millennials would, of course, have the most because millennials are the ones more so at the age 2 that have kids and family, and you want to take pictures of everything, stuff like that. Cool. But when you look at your phone, they said this new report out says a typical person has that many on their phone. If you break it down by age, millennials highest. I actually would have put the over-under a lot higher on that than 2,500. They said photos of the family, most common pictures we have on our phones, followed by pics from holiday celebrations. And when you go on vacation, they said there's a lot of people that have pictures of their pets on their phones. They don't break it down, but I'm curious how many nudes are on your phone. But even though we have thousands of photos in our pockets, 19% of people say they rarely look back at them. And I have wanted to do that, but I'm like, God, that would take so much time just to go through my camera roll and just delete all the stuff I don't need anymore. I said even though we have thousands of photos in our phone, a lot of people don't look back at them. They said a good solution, which people don't do anymore, is to print them out. And I thought this was kind of interesting. They say some people do. Surprisingly, it's more popular for the Gen Zers, that younger generation, to print photos. They said they are the ones who regularly print photos from their phone compared to just 5% of boomers. Wow. And maybe that's just because they're just, we did it. Been there, done that, have photo albums, don't do it anymore. And so maybe they're just like, I'm good, I'm over it. And Gen Zers would tend to notice that they like a lot of the older stuff. Like they're trying to they're trying to bring it back. Even the style, the clothing, everything's very retro with them is cool. Yeah. So maybe even printing photos to them is retro. I mean, I know these kids, I even gave one to my niece for Christmas. They love the Polaroids. They love the instant print photos and stuff like that. So that's probably why. So I ask, do you know, I know you do, Dom.
Are we looking at the library count?
Yeah, that's what we're doing.
All right.
Because there's obviously, right, there's so many different, like you have videos. Let's just say,
all of
it? I guess all of it. Yeah, because I was going to say.
I got like 740. That's a lot.
I might have that in this month.
Yeah. Well, I don't take a lot of pictures. I mean, I don't do anything. My life's very boring. I have no friends. I have no family.
All right, so just photos alone. I have less than I thought, but it's still a lot. I thought I was going to go over this number. I have items. So I guess it's videos and everything, right? Where it says items. I have 9,549.
Wow.
What do you have, Tom?
44,000.
Holy moly.
Really?
So Tom wins.
44,000. What are you taking pictures of your ass?
9,549.
There's a lot of nudes in there? Because I know you're big with that. Wow, 44,000. Now, the more pictures you have, does it slow your phone down?
I mean, because it does take up space.
I mean, I have a pretty big phone. I have a 256 gig one, so that's the bigger of the iPhones.
Ooh, you're a baller. Ooh. Man, if anybody has more than 44,000, call us.
Yeah, that's going to be hard to beat.
That's a lot. 877-927-69. I thought you were going to tell me like 7,000.
That's why I was laughing when you said 700. I was like, I got that in probably this month.
I have like 760. It said in my library. I don't have.
I'll take that probably today at TGL. That many.
Really?
Close. When I'm doing the articles and stuff. Yeah.
Wow, my God, that's a lot. How are tickets? Are they getting a little looser?
I haven't myself looked at the ticket price.
It's not even the price wise.
I think
they've
they're
been
sold out.
Yeah. So not even looser. I don't know. I don't know if you can even. I don't think you can buy them secondary market. I think it's his TGL website. I'm not 100% sure, but I know that they were sold out. The last few weeks there was some available, but that's when I looked a few weeks ago. So they might all be gone.
Is Tiger playing tonight?
Yep, first game back since his mom passed.
Okay.
It is, it's a hot ticket. More and more people are starting to go out and check it out.
No, I've been hearing a lot of people. I know when it gets hot because people come up to me. And this weekend, I had 4 or 5 people ask me about it. They knew also, they listened to the show. They knew that Franny works there. I said she has no juice to get tickets.
So it's tglgolf.com if you want to look. But I did see, and it says something about Vivid Seats. So maybe they do. Maybe they do have a secondary market, but you're probably going to pay a lot more for it.
Yeah, I heard the tickets were like $300. This one kid said he went online. That's what he told me. And they were $300. I don't know where they were, suites, regular seats, but he told me they were $300.
Because they do have suites that you can also purchase. It's not just for baller status, even though they do have the nice ones. And then the other side, if you wanted to get a group, they do have those.
I love people. They'll ask me, I go, I can't, I have no juice. And they're like, Is it Franny there? Can you
The
call
first
her?
day I worked at an event, people were hitting me up, and I was like, dude, I just started. And second of all, no.
But for me, they don't even know you. Like, and you're asking me, like, I'm like, no, she doesn't have them.
So I work for a company that's contracted by the TGL. So I don't technically work for the TGL. So quit asking me for tickets because I get it all the time. But I don't know.
And who's Tiger's team playing tonight?
I'm looking right
I
now.
believe it's New York.
Okay.
It is the New York Golf Club, yeah. They're playing tonight, 7 p.m. is the match. But I'm looking, and I don't even see anywhere, and normally I did, where you can buy tickets.
Their apparel is very expensive. I went to a golf store over the weekend locally, and it's a high-end one, big one. And I just saw it. Obviously because of Francis and you, and I hear it, and I'm like that. And it was like they had a nice T-shirt, but it was like not a T-shirt, maybe like a nice material. But it was like $130.
All right, you got
just gray with the logo. I was like, oh my God.
Ticketmaster, they do have tickets for this evening. So I'm looking right now. It looks like one of the cheaper tickets is $221.
And that's not bad because every seat in there is a great seat.
It's so true. Yeah, there's not a bad seat.
It's
in the
3
house.
hours, basically?
So no, it's two. It's 2.
The event's 2 hours, but
Yeah.
you probably you'll probably be there.
Get there
for 3
early,
hours.
walk around, check it out. Yeah, but the match itself is 2 hours. It ends right at 2 hours. Sometimes they go over.
There's an overtime possibility.
There is, but overtime goes pretty quick too.
Mhm,
Because the first time I saw overtime, I was like, "Ooh, what does this mean? How long is this going to be?" And it went by really fast. But yeah, 221 right now. They have availability, and then the only other availability they have is $450. It says general admission, but it's Eagle Terrace Premium tickets. So by that, I'm guessing that means there's probably no seats in that area. If it says GA, but it's still $450.
Ooh.
So so still availability. If you want to go and you got the money, do it.
It's a lot.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I think that's.
But as Don mentioned, there's not a bad seat in the house. I mean, you're up close and personal.
No, it's just great.
Yeah.
I mean, again, you get to see.
There's no
these
nosebleed.
Yeah, really.
And it's also you don't have to worry about the heat. You know what I mean? At any time, a great air conditioned place. It's cool. And it's a scene. I mean, Franny's been there a few times, obviously working there. Dom has been there representing the media, so we say. And they speak highly of it. But I did have this weekend 4 or 5 people come out to me. And I like it. They don't even know who Franny. Like, how about Franny? Can you go? I'm like, you don't even know her. She can't get tickets, but you don't even know her. You're asking. This is just go buy them. You cheap, you know what?
47142. Before we get to our giveaway, we have a couple text messages. Let's see. Oh, so the guy's name is the Greek, and you know nothing about the food, language, land, and culture of the Greeks. I said I'm seriously confused. And
that was the
thank you,
priest,
I will.
basically.
They said, if Dom has 44,000 pictures on his phone, as 1% are D pics, that means he has over 400 pictures of his penis.
Wow. That's a lot.
If 1% are D pics, and yeah, that is a lot. But we don't know if he if he has any on there. And then Sarah said, phone photos. My current count in my recent folder is 1,926 images and 146 videos. So still a lot, but nobody's close to Dom's amount.
44,000.
Not even close.
Yeah. All right, you guys can pick up the phone right now. We got a $100 gift card to Burt Max's. It's Roulette Tuesday. Give us a call right now at 877-927-6969. It's in Delray. You'll at the Delray Marketplace. You'll love this place. Great food, open for every day at 11:30 at night or lunchtime or the weekend, and a great happy hour. Burt Max's. Give us a call right now, 877-927-6969. That is the number to call, and you guys have an opportunity to win a $100 gift card. It's in the Delray Marketplace, a little, I would say, 5 minutes from the Turnpike off Atlantic.
And what are we doing, G-Man?
Roulette Tuesday. Oh, yeah, I like that. Oh, yeah, that's a great sound. When you're winning, it sucks when you're losing. There it is, the casino, baby. The Greek Casino is now open. Welcome, everybody. I am the Greek. I am your host and the owner of the Greek Casino, where we hope we get more winners than losers. Not really, but we're just saying it. You have 3 choices. You can pick black or red. You could pick first 18 or 19 to 36. And you could also pick odd or even. Who do we have, Dom?
We have Paul at first.
Paula?
Paul,
what's happening, Paul?
Hey, guys. How's the Penthouse doing?
We're doing good. How about yourself?
Doing great. Let's try and win this gift certificate. That sounds like a great place. Never been there.
You'll have a good time, Burt Max's. So what do you want? Do you want red or black, odd or even, first 18 or 19 to 36?
19 to 36.
Also, in 1936, if 00 comes out, that is considered a winner on your side, too. Okay?
Oh, okay, sounds good.
All right, it's going. Now, this takes a while. It could be like 12:15.
Let's start. Oh.
It's spinning ready here at the Greek Casino.
Come on, 19 to 36. 19 to 36.
I like your chances. It feels good. I'm not even paying attention.
You gotta watch him.
What do you got, G-Man? Oh,
That's still wrong.
we trust him.
G-Man waits to the last second. He has to stop. He trusts him. It might move.
It might. You're right.
It's number 1.
Oh, no.
Sorry, buddy. But come back again to the Greek Casino, which is open 365 days a year. What do we got next, Dom?
Next up we have is Manny.
Manny, what's up? Is this D Manny?
The one and only.
Oh, God, I don't want you to win. $100 gift card. What do you want? You want red or black, odd or even, or a first 18, or 19 to 36?
Really quick, though, Manny, this is how famous you are because we had a Manny come to see me at the festival, and he even said, he was like, I'm not the Manny, but I am a Manny. Because clearly you are the Manny.
Yeah.
I made it.
You did. You made it in the world.
Mama, I made it. Okay. Really quick, you got tickets for the TGL now?
No.
I'm going to go odd.
Odd? All right, it's spinning. Oh.
Whoa. Come on, dealer.
Got a blow on it.
Yes.
Oh, I don't want him to win. I hate Manny. I do enough for him. He's going to get now a free $100 gift card to Burt Max's? Come on.
He does enough for you like he does the Greeks, I guess.
Say hi to him in public if I see him.
If you recognize him.
I
Remember his name.
I know Manny. He's a good-looking kid.
Really good looking.
I was stretching it.
Oh, but really good looking.
15. Did you win?
That's odd, baby.
That's odd.
All right, Manny. So
Jesus.
glad you won.
There's that hand.
That
Probably
damn
broken
hand.
now. Manny, have a great time at Burt Max's. Please don't embarrass me. Don't do anything crazy. And
Is that why you didn't want him to go? Because you thought he was going to embarrass you?
Of course.
I'm going to go drink. Clear your F face.
I know you're a problem. Enjoy yourself, bro. It's a great place. Stay on the phone for about 10 minutes. It shouldn't be hard because you don't do anything every day anyway. You just hang out. And Dom will get your information, all right?
Yes, sir. Thank you. I love you guys at Penthouse Rules.
Congratulations, Manny.
We're always happy when we get a winner. Not Manny, though. Not a big fan of his. 877-927-6969. Of course, I'm kidding. And another great performance at the Greek Casino where there's more winners than losers. So come by any day. 7 days a week, we're open. We will always take your money. 877-927-6969. That's the number to call. If you guys want to get involved, anything on the show, bring up. Maybe something happened this weekend that was good. Maybe you're very happy with what happened on the Day of Love, or maybe you're disappointed. But give us a call. And can anybody beat Dominic? He has 44,000, right?
Yeah, 44,000 photos.
Photos,
yes,
my
because we were
God.
saying the average was just almost like 1,600, right? Nothing
Yeah.
super crazy.
Yeah, and I think that's a lot, 1,600. But yeah, give us a call if you are anywhere near that. 44,000. My God, that is a ton.
Now that's total with videos and photos and everything.
Yeah,
Yeah, but that's what we meant with the count. It's still a lot. Now, do you ever go through them and delete anything? Or
I
no?
have, yeah. Especially like, a lot of them are, concerts, events, stuff we do here, work.
Yeah. Well, but still, 44,000 is 44,000. I mean, that's a ton. I don't know if anybody's going to break that.
I don't know.
I mean, that's...
We'll wait and see. Text us, 47142. I mean, we'll believe you, whatever you say, 47142. Just started off with Real Radio. That's how we get your text.
Probably some 25-year-old girl who lives in Fort Lauderdale. She's probably got about 56,000, and she'll beat you. Or somebody in Boca at a Starbucks locally.
But it's just, there's so many ways just to take those photos and put them in the cloud or put them in a file. I just don't. It's not I don't have time for it. I just don't think about it.
The last TGL event, 250 photos taken.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Wow. Of just the whole arena or people?
All of it.
Did you take any in Francis?
Press. No, she texted me last time, hey, I see you. And I looked up and there she was. I was like, oh, hi.
Because I can see down, but it's hard to, because I'm not at the front of it. And so it was before anything got busy or anybody was up in the suite. I looked down and I saw Dom. And I told him to look up. I'm like, look up.
It's a good scam you got going, this whole
thanks.
thing. I mean, it's working out. UFC, it worked here. Ultra is celebrating what, 25 or 50?
25, yep.
Yeah, they were talking about that. That is the number one thing that is on people's bucket list for music to go to and see. And just unbelievable what they've created, what they've done. 25 years.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, and you're going to that, though. You'll be so banged up for that.
What, Ultra is this weekend? When is it?
No, the end of March.
Oh, okay.
The end of March. You want to talk about March Madness?
Oof.
Oh, my God. But you're going to stay down there one night, right?
Probably, yeah.
Yeah, because that's a long drive to drive back from. That's down at is it by the park?
Yeah, Bayfront, right next to the arena.
Wow, that is crazy. Just have a good time, little buddy.
Oh, yeah.
And be careful, because we're all counting on you. 877-927-6969. That's the number to call if you want to get involved. Just had a Burton Max's gift card for $100. Tomorrow we'll have another giveaway. Probably go with New York Prime tomorrow. We appreciate New York Prime. Burton Max's Deck 84. Miller's Ale House. The Green Turtle Car Wash. These are all gift cards that will be given away in the next month or 3. We're excited about that you guys have an opportunity. Who do you got, Dom?
We have Tori on the phone.
What's up, Tori?
Hey, guys.
Hey, what's up?
I just looked at my phone. I have 55,907.
Wow.
Wow, that's unbelievable.
So you win so far.
Wow, that's a lot.
How old's your phone?
What do you mean?
Is it like an older iPhone? Because some people that have their phone for the last, 6-7 years might have a
True, but don't the
amount.
phones transfer over? I mean, the photos transfer over too.
Well, if you have enough space.
Yeah.
I'm just saying if she had her phone for a while.
And it's an iPhone 15, so but I transfer everything over.
There you go.
What do you take a lot of pictures of? Maybe family, friends, things you do, places you're at, food?
Vacation, travel. I'm just a fan, of photography and my little dog.
Oh, cute.
So it's a combination of everything. But I kind of, I have an Instagram site that's just called Travel Without Moving. And I just kind of like to take people on a journey wherever I go. Little things, big things.
That's nice. Do you travel
I love
a
it.
lot?
So it's kind of, So I don't know if it's a business or hobby, but either way, I mean, it's something that you enjoy doing. So that makes sense why you have so many photos.
Do you travel a lot?
Yeah. I travel a lot, and my brother always gives me a lot of, if I can say it, SHIT. He's like, you're always taking photos. And I'm like, well, it's free. Why wouldn't I?
Does your brother pay for any of your trips?
No.
That's none of his business. Tell him to screw.
That's what I say.
Yeah, don't hate the player, hate the game.
That's exactly what I say. None of your business.
That's right.
And then all the pictures that I take that are of him and his son, eventually when I gift it to him, he's like, wow, this is amazing.
Oh, that's
Thank
nice.
you.
Where's the last place you went on vacation or a trip?
Mykonos.
Oh, Greece?
Yes.
Wow, did you see a lot of posters of me?
None.
No, nobody there was like, hey, do you know the Greek? Tell him thank you for putting us on the map. Nobody said that to you? Shocked.
No, next time I go this summer, I'll put a flag up for you.
Thank you so much. Well,
She goes there more than you, G-Man.
Yeah, you're right. Thanks for going, and thanks for giving us a call. And 55,000, wow, that's amazing. Are you retired?
No, are you kidding? No, I'm not retired. I have a full-time job.
All right, well, God bless. Sounds like you're living a good life
Sure
and
does.
enjoying yourself, and that's what life's all about. So keep doing what you're doing.
Thank you.
All right. Thank you.
Wow, let's see if anybody can beat that over 55,000.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's a lot.
That is insane.
She travels a lot.
Yeah, good for her, though.
My gosh. Why she
I mean,
doesn't-
good for her, not the photos, but getting to travel and take pictures of beautiful places.
Mm-hmm.
That's awesome.
I got to talk back real quick for you, G-Man.
All right, go.
Hello, everyone. It's your favorite President, Donald. We need the public's help right now. We seem to have fired some important people, and we don't have their contact information. They run the nuclear stockpile, so if anybody can help with that, that would be great. And the FAA should be running smoothly now that we fired 300 more people. And if anybody's seen little Elon, please get him back in here. He has my Sharpie. Can't sign anything without that. Goodbye.
President Trump now calling in. My God, that is unbelievable. We got one of the comedians did good President Trump years ago. You'll probably find it in there. Great impression. It is Greek, Francis, and Dom. It is a Tuesday in the Penthouse. We'll be back in a few minutes. Your chance to win $1,000 coming up in a couple of minutes with a new keyword. Come on, somebody, bail us out. Every day my boss says 3 things to me. Did you get a winner? Greek, we can't thank you enough, and we're lucky to have you. So at least I can say we had a winner. Try it. Peace.
Because you shouldn't have to get up off the couch. Tell your smart device to play Real Radio 92.1 on iHeartRadio. Let's see what's up with traffic on Real Radio.
From the Gordon Partners Traffic Center. Have you been injured in a motor vehicle accident? Call 561-333-3333 or go to fortheinjured.com.
We're dealing with a very bad crash on the Turnpike northbound just after Okeechobee Boulevard. As the crash has both lanes blocked, you're going to have to use the right shoulder to get by, and this is causing delays all the way back to Southern Boulevard. That's traffic. I'm Jamie Nunez.
This report is sponsored by Lowe's. Lowe's knows that free is just better. That's why My Lowe's Rewards is free to join and lets you unlock member-only deals, earn points towards My Lowe's money, and more. Join for free today. Loyalty program subject to terms and conditions. Details at lowes.com/terms, subject to change.
Hey, it's the Greek, and the All-Star game was this weekend. And if you want to feel like an All-Star with your retirement, you got to get a good opinion and a second opinion if you're not sure about certain things in the financial world. Call Trajan Wealth today at 561-390-1000, 561-390-1000. Your retirement plan should make you feel like an all-star. So when you retire, you can do whatever you want. You can play golf, you can hang by the beach, you smoke cigars with your friends, or you can feel like an all-star and just enjoy South Florida. Call Trajan Wealth today at 561-390-1000, 561-390-1000. Offices in West Palm Beach. No question is bad. Trajan Wealth has a staff there waiting for you to go over your 401k and also to show you different things that maybe can increase your retirement. Call them today at 561-390-1000, 561-390-1000. We all want to feel like an all-star, even when it comes to our retirement. We don't want to miss on that. Have a plan today. Call Trajan Wealth, 561-390-1000. Peace. Advisory services offered by Trajan Wealth, LLC, and SEC registered investment advisor. Paid advertisement.
Hey Panthers fans, looking for an unforgettable group experience? Team up and score more with Florida Panthers group tickets. Whether it's for corporate outings, school trips, or a fun night out with friends, nothing beats the excitement of live hockey at Amarant Bank Arena. Get exclusive benefits like ticket savings, priority seating, and access to VIP experiences. Don't miss out on the action. Secure your group spot today. Visit floridapanthers.com or call 954-835-PUCK to learn more.
Why is your garage door the last thing in your house to get an upgrade? You replaced that flowery 1980s sofa with that sleek, sexy model from Sweden. Your new TV's connected to the internet. Your doorbell lets you talk to people. Your watch knows your heart rate. Your car knows how to drive to the cottage. But your garage door looks like an original prop from a Brady Bunch episode. At Mo Better Garage, we make that way mo better. Your garage door is the single biggest feature on the front of your house. A modern, stylish design can instantly revitalize the look and feel of your home. And an ultra-quiet, belt-drive DC motor and smart home connectivity can revolutionize your garage door experience. How do I know? Because I'm Mo. Call Mo Better Garage and we'll give your faithful garage the upgrade it deserves.
Mo Better Garage, we make it way more better.
MoBetterGarage.com.
Boost Mobile built America's new 5G network and made it easier than ever to switch. And when you do, you can get a free Galaxy A15 5G. Need to hook up a whole family? With Boost Mobile, you can get 4 unlimited lines and 4 free 5G phones for only $100 per month. To switch, head to your local Boost Mobile store today and get your free Galaxy A15 5G or 4 unlimited lines and 5G phones for only $100. New customers only. Requires auto pay and ID verification. Other restrictions apply. See participating dealers for details.
This is the story of the one who, as a maintenance specialist for a historic high-rise, knows that vintage charm historically needs constant attention. Which is why when it's time to upgrade turn-of-the-century mechanicals, they turn to Grainger. With easy access to 1 million-plus products and the scale to deliver when and where you need them. The right tools and supplies are never far away. So the one can keep that vintage building running like new. Call, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
Hey, can you blow up some balloons for Jack's party?
I can't. I'm so congested.
You need Sinex Saline from Vicks.
Sinex Saline Nasal Spray.
Yeah, just Sinex. Breathe.
Sinex Saline instantly clears everyday congestion associated with colds and year-round allergies with a gentle, ultra-fine mist that's no mess and easy to control.
Daddy, we need more balloons.
On it.
Enjoy life's important moments without congestion. Try Sinex Saline from Vicks. Just Sinex. Breathe. Use as directed.
The countdown is on to our iHeart Podcast Awards.
Live at South by Southwest.
Creativity, knowledge, and passion will all be on full display.
Watch March 10th on iHeartRadio's YouTube and Facebook, and listen on iHeartRadio stations across America.
And the iHeart Podcast Award goes to...
Audible is a proud sponsor of the Audible Audio Pioneer Award. Explore the best selection of audiobooks, plus podcasts and originals, all in one easy app. Audible, there's more to imagine when you listen. Sign up for a free trial at audible.com.
Here's the latest with weather on Real Radio.
I'm CBS 12 meteorologist Charlotte Carl. We are expecting isolated showers this afternoon and evening, all thanks to an onshore flow developing. Afternoon highs will get into the upper 70s and low 80s, which is around where they should be for this time of year. We expect a nice cool down tomorrow. We're waking up to temperatures in the 60s and low 70s. Once again, very similar to this morning.
This report is sponsored by Blue Stream Fiber, HOA and condo board members. Fiber internet has never been easier. Blue Stream Fiber simplifies the switch, helping your community save up to 50% while keeping residents happy. Their step-by-step process makes upgrading hassle-free. Visit bluestreamfiber.com/radio today.
Portions of the following program were pre-recorded.
From the Anajar and Levine Accident Attorney Studios.
Have you been in an accident? Call Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys at 1-800-747-FREE.
That's 1-800-747-3733.
Real Radio 92.1 is WZZR West Palm Beach, an iHeartRadio station.
Listen on your free iHeartRadio app for all your music, radio, and podcasts. Free never sounded so good.
Rover's Morning Glory wants you to score some Red Zone revenue. Win $1,000 now. Enter the nationwide keyword BILLS at realradio921.com. That's BILLS. Enter it now at realradio921.com. And good luck from Rover's Morning Glory and Real Radio.
You're listening to The Penthouse. Now back to The Penthouse on Real Radio 92.1 and 101.7.
Yes, it is The Penthouse on a Tuesday. Hope you guys are having a good day so far. Getting ready for another work week. If you had it yesterday off, God bless. If you didn't, that sucks. But you know what? Just keep it moving, and before you know, we'll get through another week. Dominic's in the house.
Hello, G-Man. Hello, Franny.
All right, hi.
And, of course, Francis is here.
What's up?
And we got a fresh batch of fun facts.
It's Franny's Fun Facts.
All right, today, February 18th, all day long. Crazy, huh? Only 10 more days of February left.
Oh, my God, it's going to be gone. Wow. We'll be at the Cognizant next week.
Oh, you said it. It's February 18th. Cow milk. What?
What happened?
I was reading this wrong. These are the holidays. Man, some of these are so weird. All right, this is really what it says on the holiday page. Cow milked while flying in an airplane day.
Wow. I guess you could just make them up. You got enough people
I
sign.
gotta know why. Was this a thing? We celebrate the day. Yeah, this is why. Today we celebrate the day the first cow flew in an airplane, as well as the first day a cow was milked while flying in an airplane.
Oh, that's a lot.
It happened February 18th. In 1930, there was a cow named Nellie J.
You think the cow knew it was getting milked when it went, or no?
I mean, I think it knew it was getting milked, but I don't know if it was like, wow, I'm doing this while I'm flying.
That's crazy.
Man, these very weird, very weird. It's also Eat Ice Cream for Breakfast Day. Did you do that today?
No.
It's National Drink Wine Day. I know a lot of people do that every day. It's National Battery Day, Pluto Day, also known as Pluto Discovery Day, and it's like 2 thumbs up. It's Thumb Day, Thumb Appreciation Day. So I got some really interesting facts. Like, ooh, thumbs. But did you know that your thumb makes up about 40% of your hand's overall function and strength? They said losing it can significantly reduce hand dexterity. I mean, imagine not having it. It'd be really hard to do a lot of things.
Can't hitch.
Evolutionary marvel. The opposable thumb, which is the ability, right, to move it, touch the thumb to each fingertip, is a big reason humans have such an advanced tool using abilities. And a lot of animals don't have this opposable thumb. They say monkey thumbs. Not all primates have opposable thumbs. While humans, chimpanzees, and gorillas do, many monkeys have non-opposable thumbs, even though they think that they do. They said ancient humans often used their thumbs as measurement tools. The width of a thumb was a common unit of measure, leading to the term inch in some cultures. Yes, I mean, not mine, but probably a guy's, like, the width. It's probably close to an inch. Yeah. They say double jointed thumbs. Some people have hitchhiker's thumbs, is what they call it, a condition where their thumbs bend backward at an unusual angle due to hypermobility.
Dom, have you ever hitchhiked?
Hitchhike? No.
Have you, Franny?
Yeah.
I did too. It's just not, you don't see it now. Like if you see somebody.
It's not smart. I don't recommend it.
No, it's not a good move.
Well, I'm saying maybe do. It's not for somebody like me, but.
Yeah, it's not a good thing to do, obviously, but you just don't see it anymore. Like I can't think of the last time I saw a hitchhiker.
Would you pick up one right now?
Me?
Yeah.
No.
Okay.
Depending on what she looked like.
It's so shallow but true.
Thumb sucking is a natural reflex that starts in the womb and can even show up. We've seen it in ultrasounds, and so that's why we continue doing it. We know that our thumbprints are completely unique. No two are alike, making them ideal for security systems. So I got to think about how I always think about this, but I guess I am a thumb texter. They said thumbs are the most commonly used digits for texting. In fact, some people can type faster with their thumbs than with full keyboards. Can you? How do you text, you know?
I don't use my thumb at all. Very rare. I use my...
Actually, maybe I use both.
I use my index.
I think it just depends, yeah.
I'm not a fast texter.
Are you a thumb texter?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh, that's impressive.
They say despite their small size, thumbs only have 2 bones compared to the 3 in your fingers, which gives them their unique range of motion. And finally here, just like being left or right-handed, most people have a dominant thumb that they use more often and rely on for fine motor tasks. I'm guessing your dominant thumb would probably be the one where your dominant hand is, right?
I think so, yeah, because you're using it more. I broke my thumb years ago. Oh, man, that was painful.
Must be bad at thumb wars then.
Ooh, not good. Do we have somebody on hold?
She's still doing fun facts.
No, I'm good. I'm
She
done.
said she was done. Pay attention.
Okay.
Adios. I'm done.
Be a professional.
Just making sure she was all done.
Thank you, Dom.
We have Evan on.
I'm done, Dom. I'm done. Dom.
I'm done, Dom.
Dom, I'm done with fun facts.
Okay. Evan, what's happening?
Franny, I'm sorry I stepped on your fun facts.
You totally did, and I was really done.
Okay, great. You're talking about Saturday Night Live.
Yeah.
A couple things. My favorite Weekend Update anchor was Norm Macdonald.
He was great.
He was great.
Especially when he was doing his OJ stuff. I mean, it was incredible.
Oh, yeah.
Did you watch the SNL thing? Because they did make reference to that.
No, I did not. I didn't watch the whole thing. I just watched the bits and pieces.
Yeah, they made reference to that because they had, of course, Colin Jost and Michael Che doing Weekend Update, and then they brought in some of the older ones like Seth Meyer and then a couple other people. And then even Bill Murray sat in because he did it at one point. And then he ranked, Bill Murray ranked his favorites. And I believe he put Norm at number 2. And he did make a joke about the OJ stuff.
Yeah, he was great. Now, one thing about Lorne Michaels, he's from Canada.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And when Keith Richards, when the Stones were in Canada in the late 80s, Keith Richards was caught with
marijuana?
Heroin.
Oh, heroin?
No, heroin.
Okay.
And it was a major prison sentence. And so Lorne Michaels, he's a big star in Canada because of Saturday Night Live and all that stuff. So he went to Keith Richards, and he was going to be like a character reference for Keith at the trial. And he said when they picked him up from the hotel, Keith was wasted. He couldn't even hardly stand up. And so Lorne Michaels would go, oh, man, I'm going to go there and I'm going to perjure myself in front of this judge, or magistrate, what do they call him there? And so when he got there, he talked about different things. He goes, listen, I'm going to make sure Keith is clean. I'm going to take care of him. I'm going to be like a semi-guardian, watch him out. And so he actually got him off from a prison sentence.
Wow.
Gave him a big fine.
Oh, that's lucky.
That's a stand-up guy, man, for doing that.
Yeah. I bet you got Stones tickets for a while.
Yeah, I don't think he'd need tickets. I think they could come to his house and probably play.
Evan, you know I'm kidding when I'm saying that. Come on.
And I'm being rhetorical myself.
Oh, okay. Thank you. What else?
That Greek. Well, Greek. When I first met you, when you first started on the locker room, it was you, Cleveland, and I think it was Matt Monks.
Yes.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
Didn't Matt Monks have like a reddish hair?
Brown, maybe a little. I don't know if you want to say red, but brown.
Yeah, okay, for some reason. But I met you all at some. It was like, I think of Jensen Beach or something. Maybe it was Jupiter, but I don't know. And I met you all, and Cleveland Gary was the nicest person I had no idea. He just kept saying, "Oh man, thanks for showing up, thanks for listening, man." It just kept going on and on and on.
Mm-hmm.
Well, you gave me a gift certificate for some kind of NASCAR show, like a $50 gift certificate for like a NASCAR show, store, something like that. And I still have it. I have it somewhere in the drawer because I never did go there. But it has. You had your first name. You were called your first name, and then the Greek. Remember that? That's when we first met you. That was what you called. You called yourself your first name, and then the Greek.
Mm-hmm. I don't remember that, but go ahead.
Yeah. Well, anyway, because I had that on there because I was looking at it probably about 2 years ago. It was in a drawer. I said, "What the heck is this?" I opened up, and it was that certificate. I still had it for
Oh, so you didn't use it?
No, that's what I said. I never did use it. It was $50. What am I going to buy for $50 at a NASCAR store? I wasn't thinking about it. But that was what, 05? Was it 05 when you started out on the locker room?
It's 20 years.
Yeah, it was a long time ago. Yeah, it might have been 05, 04, around there. It was a long time ago, yes.
Yeah,
mm-hmm.
Yeah.
A couple changes over the years.
But
and then Johnny and obviously Jimmy did it with me for about 18 years.
And, the other night, yesterday I think it was,
mm-hmm.
is you were on vacation. So I didn't know, but Jason, Franny's best friend there, he put on a podcast where you can listen to the old Love Doctors. I think there's 900 40-minute segments of the Love Doctors back, I think, is in 2017 or something like that, right? It was after Rich left.
Okay.
And so I'm listening to them, and I'm listening, and it was great to listen to Glenn and Susie, and then you got to hear the Grease guy, Greasy Dano. But it was great listening to those old shows.
Yeah, that's fun.
So wait, so he started. Was this on iHeartRadio? He started the podcast.
Yeah, you have. Yeah, it's you get. I think there's 900 of them.
Awesome.
Wow, that's
awesome.
great.
Yeah, I know he does a lot of little side projects. A lot of people don't know. We have the Buzz back. And I don't know if you remember the Buzz. That wasn't an iHeart radio station, but the domain, the name, everything was available. So he took it, and the Buzz is back, but it's an HD2 station. And it sounds like the Buzz we used to have back in the day, but he was able to grab it and even the logo and everything. So that must have been another one of his side projects. That's pretty cool.
The bake sale.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, for years they had that.
Sale?
Yeah.
Yeah, I never.
So no,
attended
he
it,
just
but
has the station running HD2 station. Yeah, he only has an HD2 station. But man, I mean, I guess if it gets big enough and people start realizing, and not everybody has HD radio, but who knows? Maybe we could bring that back.
Yeah, Dom used to go to all the bake sales. It was huge because he was always baked.
All right, you gonna have the Zone on today?
Yes, we are. I think today we have Josh Cohn's going to join us today.
I won't listen.
You knew that was coming. Evan, you kill me.
You guys have fun.
Thanks a lot, buddy. 877-927-6969. That's the number to call if you want to get involved. You can always call us, or you can text us at Real Radio 47142.
I got a couple text messages. 47142 started off with Real Radio. Somebody has 40,786 photos. Still have not beat 50, almost, what was it, 55,000?
Yeah, that's a lot. Don at 44,000. My God.
Mm-hmm. Let's see. Greek is your real name, Alfalfa. Your stage name is probably Buck Naked. I don't know. Somebody says, I know it's unfortunate. It says, I listen to the app every day. When I try to call in for the contest, you guys already have all the callers on and doing the contest. We are so far behind on the app. I am so sorry. I don't know. Unfortunately, that's not us that handles the app and how that works. The only thing Dom is in charge of making sure that we have our shows on there.
I would just try to call maybe 2 minutes beforehand.
Yeah,
when you, it's like I would say it's about at least a 60-second delay.
Okay,
from
so
the
I mean,
radio.
I would just and it's one of those things you take your chance, but you're taking your chance either way. Maybe 11:45. Just call it 11:45. Because it's 11:45. It doesn't matter where it is. If you're Eastern time here, it's going to be 11:45, and that's when we do it.
Yeah.
So at least try. Even though I know we tell everybody, call us when you hear the cue to call, because if you do before we do the cue to call, then we're typically don't answer the phone until we do. So it's just one of those things you're just kind of taking a chance. So sorry about that. Let's see. Does Dom have any reverse cowgirl videos? I don't know. Probably on your phone as well. Is that what we're talking about?
Yeah, I would assume. Do you have any reverse cowgirl videos? Not that we're judging, but we're asking.
Okay, because the whole cow thing, they said cows' teats are more supple at 16,000 feet. I did not know that. There's another fun fact.
I didn't know.
Uh-huh. Somebody says, I've thumbed home a few times. All right, talking about hitchhiking. And then it says, hey, Franny, was the last time you hitchhiked when you were stuck at the railroad crossing and you and your friend were running late to an event downtown? Yes. we hopped in some really old guy's car.
Crazy.
We asked him for a ride because we were running late for a Bright Line train. And
he was probably so happy.
I think the only reason, I'm telling you, he was probably in his 80s. And we're like, we can take him if anything happens.
Oh, my God. We can take him if anything happens.
He was very sweet. And we only had to go a couple blocks, but that's how late we were running. We had to get there ASAP. And I would never do that again. Not the hitchhiking part, but that railroad crossing. I could look back at that and I was like, that was really dangerous. That was a dumb thing I did. And let's see. Buzz, that's a good idea for anything. I'm going to break into my plastic jug of wine. Okay, I didn't know that. That's what goes hand in hand is plastic jugs of wine and the Buzz radio station. So you can always text us at 47142. Started off with Real Radio. So we know down here, a lot of men and women get Botox. Something very common. Not even just here, just everywhere.
Like G-Man.
It's a common thing. G-Man says, I've never touched his face.
I've never got Botox. I don't think there's anything wrong with it.
Yeah.
I never did.
Well, see, you can tell because Botox gets rid of the lines and wrinkles. I am one who I like Botox. I was really bad at getting it because they say you have to be consistent in order for it to hold on and work. But now the older I get, I make sure to put it in my calendar. I'm like, all right, 5 months from now, get it.
And it's very expensive.
So
it's not also you can't put it on their coverage. You got to pay out of your pocket. But I'd be worried if something happened and it was worse.
Yeah, but not. It's you're a worry. Botox it's very easy breezy. They're just these tiny little injections they put. You can't even tell after 5 minutes that they even did anything, and it doesn't kick in for like a week. So right after you get it done, it just is. It's still you, and then it normally is. Unless some people like I think when I get it done, my husband he doesn't even know when I do it. Yeah. Sorry, babe, because he just it's one of those things that you really can't tell because if you're like me, I always say I just want to look natural. I don't want, but some people like that whole where their eyebrows are up and they just look surprised all the time. That means they're getting way too much.
It could go from anywhere.
And some people like that.
From 300 to 900.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
But it depends on how much you need.
Sure.
That's why. It depends on how much you need, how many areas of the face you do. You typically just do it from here up. A lot of people think it's the things that fill in the line. No, it relaxes your muscles so then you don't have, like when you lift up your head, you don't have those big wrinkles. So it's not crazy. It's not dangerous. Of course, don't get me wrong. There can be things that go wrong. Just make sure you're going to a reputable person.
Sure. Yeah, that's the whole thing.
Do your research.
And make sure what they're giving you is what they say. That's
well, I know, but how do you know that? That's the thing. That's why you go to somebody reputable who's not buying fake Botox. But there's so many. There's Dysport. There's so many other different now brands that do the same thing. Botox is always going to be your more expensive one, though. But they are claiming here, and it's not just women. It is a lot of guys who get it these days. And a lot of people start very young because they say it's preventative. But I did see this, which they said a plastic surgeon is warning that Botox could ruin your relationship. And it's like, what does that mean? They said, so some people have been getting it for so long that they can't imagine life without it. They said, while fans of this popular cosmetic procedure love it because it smooths and reduces the appearance of wrinkles on the face, there is a downside involved, which is one we didn't think about. They said it could ruin your relationship. What? They said the thing is, Botox injections are temporarily paralyzing the muscles in your face. And of course, if it's overdone, it can sometimes make that face look frozen in one expression, as I mentioned, surprised or whatever it is. They said too much Botox can cause microexpressions. They say the small facial movements that help us connect with others by revealing our emotions. So this plastic surgeon, his name is Mark Murphy, he warns when Botox is overdone and limits see subtle signs, it can make tougher, and this is it. It's not because you're spending all the money on Botox. He said it can make it tougher for someone to understand their partner's emotions. Because they look the same. They have nothing. They just look So they said these frozen faces can make communication more challenging for couples because you can't make natural expressions. They said the upside, if it happens to you, it's not permanent, right? It does wear off naturally after 3 to 4 months. So you just have to wait it out. But I never thought about that before, and it sounds so silly, but this doctor says that he has seen people come in and be like, all right, next time I don't want as much as you gave me because, my husband or whoever it was just thinking that all the time. I was just like, like looking serious or mocking him or whatever.
Having sex. How is it?
He just looks shocked all the time.
Yeah, like you're on a bus stop waiting for the next bus.
Yeah, so it's I don't know. I never would have thought about it that way, but that's what they say. Who knows?
I thought I was going a different direction when you brought up the whole thing.
What were you thinking?
Like you start looking really good and you leave your person.
Yeah, I mean, because it does help you appear younger for some people. Yeah, I mean that is the whole point of Botox, is to make you appear younger.
And I think when we went into COVID and Zoom calls, it really increased. I know a lot of plastic surgeons said that
because people are staring at themselves on a screen all the time, and they're like, "Gosh, man, it's hours on ends." Yeah, and so you really start, picking yourself apart.
Yeah, people said that plastic surgeons said that people would go in more and more. It's like anything else. If you, like Franny said, you got to go to somebody who's reputable, because also if you try to go earlier than you need to go, they should step in and go, hey, you were just here, 3 months ago or 10 weeks. You don't need it.
I don't know if they should say that. Most people, they won't. But if they tell you, because there's girls at 25, and I know some people do get wrinkles earlier, but they go. And I have seen it with fillers and Botox, where these young girls start it so early that they actually make themselves look older than what they are, which is the opposite of what you want to do. These young girls go and they get all this stuff, and now they look like they're in their 30s or 40s, when the point is when you're in your 30s or 40s or 50s and you're doing this and you're trying to look younger. But it's this weird thing that I've seen happen with a lot of really pretty young girls, and they start getting so much done to their face, and then they tell me how old they are, and I'm like, what? Obviously I don't say anything.
You look terrible.
But no, I mean, they look good, but they look older.
Yeah.
All this work is making them look older when the whole point is it's supposed to be younger. So I think there's a time maybe where you wait a little bit, because that's the whole point of it, is to appear younger. So I hear some doctors that it's preventative. You can start with 25, 26.
Of course they're going to say that.
I don't know.
Yeah, they're making money. I mean, if it was, somebody, I don't know if there's any studies that definitely says, hey, it prevents it. But it depends.
Because if you start at a young age, you're training. So I get it. You're training those wrinkles to be relaxed. So yes, they won't be as prominent. So I understand what they're talking about. But if you don't have them, then what's the point of getting work done?
And it's just you as a person, what you think. And like I said, social media, if you're an influencer, I'm sure they all get it and stuff like that. I mean, enough people get it where there's been a lot of results that are good because people go back and get it all the time. But again, anything too much of is going to be a problem. Like anything else. And it's expensive, like I said. You can go anywhere from $350 to $900. And what would you say, every 3 months for most people?
Yeah, every 3-4 months.
Yeah. So, I mean, if it's every 4 months, it's not bad. Don, would you ever get Botox?
Never thought about it.
Suppose you were dating a girl and she said, hey, you should get some Botox.
Probably want it.
Yeah?
Yeah, I don't think a lot of guys do. I mean, I don't know. Like, you wouldn't. And I was talking to even my co-host Jason on the Gator a couple weeks ago. His wife was telling him that he should.
Really?
And he's not. Like, even though she
get a sponsorship.
Yeah, even though she said it, like he was looking at me. He's like, well, what do you think? I was like, I mean, you could, but I'm not going to tell you to do it.
If your spouse
Anybody
tells
could do
you,
it.
or somebody you're with every day, then I think they're throwing you a little hint too. It's like trying to help you. Like, hey, you look terrible.
You're looking a little older.
Well, especially if, and I'm not saying him, but in general, like if you're with somebody looking something and you're like, oh my God, and they're saying something about the wrinkles every day, then do something about it.
Yeah.
But
I mean, everybody's different.
It is getting more common. Yes. A lot of people think it is for just women only, but it is more common for guys.
It definitely is.
Than it once was.
It is the Penthouse on a Tuesday. I hope you guys are having a good day and enjoying yourself. Burt Max's today. We gave away a $100 gift card. My buddy Buddha, I want to thank him again for helping us out and being one of the sponsors of this. Also, Deck 84. Buddha listens to the show when he's off and when he's not doing anything. So he listens a lot because he doesn't do anything. We'll be back in a few minutes with a trifecta and so much more. Peace! Nice.
Real Radio is the news junkie.
I want the fat jab. I've decided.
Oh,
I want
okay.
it. An obesity drug given in weekly jabs more than halves the risk of
You're not
developing type 2
obese,
diabetes.
Chuck.
According to doctors, I would be.
You haven't lived until the doctor writes on your page, morbidly.
That's painful.
The News Junkie. Weekday afternoons at 3 on Real Radio 92.1 and 101.7. Here's traffic on Real Radio.
From the Gordon Partners Traffic Center. Have you or a loved one suffered from nursing home abuse? Call 561-333-3333 or go to fortheinjured.com.
That planned roadwork continues to slow us down. I-95 South, right after Congress Avenue, there is a right lane blocked. Turnpike looks good. Those drive times are up to speed. Make sure you slow down for bicycles on the commute. That's traffic. I'm Jody Stewart.
This report is sponsored by Audible. Tap into your well-being with Audible audiobooks, podcasts, and originals. Expand your life with expert insight and motivation for better health, habits, relationships, finance, and more. Start listening free when you sign up for a 30-day trial at audible.com.
This is the story of the one who, as a maintenance specialist for a historic high-rise, knows that vintage charm historically needs constant attention. Which is why when it's time to upgrade turn-of-the-century mechanicals, they turn to Grainger. With easy access to 1 million-plus products and the scale to deliver when and where you need them. The right tools and supplies are never far away. So the one can keep that vintage building running like new. Call, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
Hey, it's Franny, and tax season is here, and whether you got a nice refund or need to free up some extra cash, check the value of your used car at GiveMeTheVin.com. They buy all makes and models, trucks, BMWs, lifted Jeeps, even exotics like Vets and Rolls Royces. GiveMeTheVin.com is 5-star rated by the Better Business Bureau, and they'll beat any CarMax offer or pay you $100. Sell your car today at GiveMeTheVin.com and get your check on the spot.
Sell us your car. GiveMeTheVin.com. So easy you can do it in your underwear.
Hey, can you blow up some balloons for Jack's party?
I can't. I'm so congested.
You need Sinex Saline from Vicks.
Sinex Saline Nasal Spray?
Yeah, just Sinex. Breathe.
Sinex Saline instantly clears everyday congestion associated with colds and year-round allergies with a gentle, ultra-fine mist that's no mess and easy to control.
Daddy, we need more balloons.
On it.
Enjoy life's important moments without congestion. Try Sinex Saline from Vicks. Just Sinex. Breathe. Use as directed.
You wouldn't know it, but most financial advisors are put in a box. I'm Jeff Jr. from Trajan Wealth, and I want to provide you a little insight about financial advisors. Most financial advisors have to sell what their company requires them to sell, and many advisors have to only adhere to what's called a suitability standard. A suitability standard is a limited standard of care, not requiring what's sold to be best just suitable. Advisors with this loose standard often have limited investment and product selection. Trajan Wealth is held to a fiduciary standard, which is the highest standard of care in the advisory business. And that's just one of the many reasons we have billions of dollars under our care and attract clients from other advisors. Raise your standards today and call Trajan Wealth. Call 561-390-1000. That's 561-390-1000.
Advisory services offered through Trajan Wealth, LLC, an SEC-registered investment advisor.
Catch your Florida Panthers and Amarant Bank Arena world-class shows and events in the most premium setting in South Florida. Our private and exclusive suites, as well as our all-inclusive clubs including Amarant Vault and Corona Beach House, offering multiple ways to forge unforgettable connections with friends, family, employees, and top clients. You'll never want to experience a game or concert any other way. For more information, visit FloridaPanthers.com or call 954-835-PUCK today.
If you're living with dry age-related macular degeneration or dry AMD, you may be at risk for developing geographic atrophy or GA. GA can be unpredictable and progress rapidly, leading to irreversible vision loss. Now there's something you can do to
slow it down and get it going slower.
iZurvey is proven to slow GA progression.
iZurvey gets GA going slower.
Izervay or avacincaptad pagel is a prescription eye injection used to treat GA. Don't take it if you have an infection or active swelling in or around your eye. Izervay can cause eye infection, retinal detachment, or increased risk of wet AMD. Izervay may temporarily increase eye pressure. Your vision may be impaired after an eye injection or exam. Don't delay. Ask your doctor about Izervay today.
Izervay gets GA going slower.
Visit Izervay.com. That's IZERVAY.com.
During tax season, your personal info travels to a lot of places you can't control. Between payroll, your home office, your tax preparer, and the IRS, if your W-2 gets exposed, that's just the ticket for identity thieves. That's why LifeLock monitors hundreds of millions of data points every second. If your identity's stolen, they'll fix it guaranteed or your money back. Don't let identity thieves take you for a ride. Save up to 40% your first year with promo code CLAY. Visit lifelock.com. Terms apply.
I'm Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. I learned about atrial fibrillation the hard way. My symptoms would come and go. Shortness of breath, fatigue. I kept going. Then I got so lightheaded, I couldn't. My doctor said I have AFib, so I'm about 5 times more likely to have a stroke. Other symptoms, irregular heartbeat, heart racing, chest pain can come and go, but the risk of stroke stays. If you have symptoms, tell a doctor. Visit notimetowait.com.
Sponsored by Bristol-Myers Squibb and Pfizer.
Some people just know you could save money on car insurance by checking Allstate first. Those people are probably saving a carload of cash right now. So what are you waiting for? Check Allstate first for a quote today. You're in good hands with Allstate.
Real Radio weather.
I'm CBS 12 meteorologist Charlotte Carl. We are expecting isolated showers this afternoon and evening, all thanks to an onshore flow developing. Afternoon highs will get into the upper 70s and low 80s, which is around where they should be for this time of year. We expect a nice cool down tomorrow. We're waking up to temperatures in the 60s and low 70s. Once again, very similar to this morning.
This report is sponsored by Lowe's. Lowe's knows that your business is built on speed. That's why the Lowe's Pro Desk will help you get what you need right away. And with their pro-only checkout and dedicated pro parking, they'll help you get back on the job fast. Just visit them at the Pro Desk. We help, you save.
Why would you do that to me?
Los Angeles, 2021. A friendly neighbor appears out of nowhere and promises to make all my dreams come true.
Let's not forget that David Bloom was a professional con artist.
But my dreams soon turned into a nightmare. I'm Caroline DeMore. Listen as I take down my scammer on Once Upon a Con on America's #1 podcast network, iHeart. Open your free iHeart app and search Once Upon a Con and start listening.
Real Radio 92.1. We are an iHeart radio station. You're listening to The Penthouse. Now back to The Penthouse on Real Radio 92.1 and 101.7.
It is The Penthouse on a Tuesday. I hope you guys are having a good day. Appreciate you always tuning into Real Radio 921. Thank you so much for always doing that. Greek Zone today. Josh Cohen is supposed to stop in and talk to us a little about what's going on with the NBA. Dominic's in the house.
Hello there, G-Man.
And of course, Francis is here.
What's up?
And it's time for a trifecta.
Riders up. It's Creek's Trifecta.
Gators playing tonight. They're taking on Oklahoma. Gators having a great season. Top 5. We'll have a new #1. It's Auburn, but Gators having a great season. Bet on them for the SEC tournament and for March Madness. I think they will go far. They got a good team this year, playing strong. I don't know if they can win it all, but they'll definitely be in, I think, this Elite 8. I'm going to say that. Maybe even further than that, but hats off to the Gators. NBA had their All-Star game this weekend. There was a little mismatch, but Steph Curry did get the MVP. The Warriors were home. That usually happens. They give it to a big star of the place. It's happened over the years a few times. But Steph Curry, good games, and they ended up winning. He ended up winning the MVP. Hero from Miami became a hero in the three-point competition. He won it. He was the only Miami Heat to be selected, and he also got involved with the three-point competition, and he won it. And then there was a kid, just a fan, who took a shot, a three-pointer, and hit it, and won $100,000
at the last second.
Yeah, I know. I heard that audio a couple times and I saw it. It's just like so cool because everybody's going crazy. Oh my God, he won! Fox is signing a lot of guys from TNT. They're taking over, and it looks like Shaq's going to get $15 million a year. Barkley gets the most. He gets 21. Kenny Smith, I believe, is going to get around 13 or 12. And then you got Ernie Johnson also will be getting paid. That's going to be transferring networks over there. Greek Trifecta is sponsored by Pollard Coffee Bar and Ice Treats in Deerfield Beach in the Cove Shopping Plaza. Peace.
So a couple things. There's some scams going on. I'm going to let you know. And it's so funny. I just saw one this morning on one of our local news websites. I was doing some show prep, and sure as hell, about an hour later, I got that scam text message. So if you have not received it yet, just a heads up that it looks like it's a weird phone number it's coming from. It. Don't trust it, saying that you owe money for a toll. Have you gotten those yet?
Yes, I do.
It's like the toll roads notice for toll evasion. Have you have an unpaid? I get these quite often. A lot of people are. They will never reach out to you via text message to pay a toll. Just know.
I got one. I didn't respond.
The toll roads team wishes you a great day. Don't respond. Don't hit yes. Don't reply. Don't anything. So if you're getting those, they're letting us know. Like, do not. That's a huge scam. And as I mentioned, I know a lot of people have been reporting that they're getting these. So please do not fall for it. Another scam. They're saying scammers are sending fake texts claiming to be from the IRS. The IRS will not text you.
No, they don't.
Mm-hmm. Promising a $1,400 stimulus check. Ooh. The IRS does not send such messages, and recipients should not click on any of the links in these texts. The scam is connected to recent news about these stimulus payments, and that's why they're jumping on it. But the real payments are automatic and do not require any action from taxpayers. So the BBB, the Better Business Bureau, warns against providing personal information in response to these fraudulent texts, as the IRS does not contact taxpayers in this manner, nor will they for you to pay your tolls, all right? Just so you know, just a heads up here. So something I saw, which I thought was really funny, and you see these lists every now and then, are things that used to be like etiquette from back in the day to now, and how things are so different. And I remember for a little bit, I thought it would be cool to be a flight attendant, and I did hear that there was a height requirement, and I didn't reach it, and I was like, oh, I guess that's not going to happen. I don't know if it's still the same now, because you do see when you fly, there are all kinds of people that are flight attendants now, all walks of life are now. So back in the day, there was some requirements. I know there are still requirements, but these are more physical requirements. So back in the golden age of travel, a Reddit user recently posted they found a document from 1954, and it was showing the requirements if you wanted to be a stewardess. And back in the day, there's no guys. It was all women, right? So people went crazy on social media once they saw this, but it was like, when you thought about it, it was they said stewardess back in the day. They said these young women didn't get a lot of training, but they were a symbol of the elegant mode of travel, and were supposed to have this certain look to show it. So to get the job as a stewardess for both Chicago and Southern Airlines, which I don't know if any of those still exist, they had to meet this list of qualifications, and this is a real thing that they put out there. So you had to be single.
Oh, wow.
All right. That was a requirement.
That wouldn't go today.
You had to be single, not engaged, right? That was, so clearly not married, but not even engaged, you could be. You had to be between the ages of 22 and 28, which is definitely thing of the past, right? Mm-hmm. You had to be between 5'2" and 5'5", so very limited.
Yeah.
5'2", 5'5", and between 100 and 120 pounds. You had to have good eyesight, no glasses. And back then, there's probably no contacts, right? Not at all, right? Good teeth. They said no gold showing when smiling was on the thing. And a good figure with slender legs. They also said you had to have natural color hair. Natural color to your hair. Have at least 4 years, so you did it, 4 years of college or 2 years of college and 2 years of business experience.
Wow.
And the ability to carry on a lively conversation was on there.
That must have been a brutal interview. Start talking to the person. I don't think that was a good conversation.
They said as well as good carriage and an even temper, and be willing and anxious to please. Also, you had to be willing to transfer And they said a citizen of the U.S. in excellent health with clear skin and nice hands.
Wow.
Yes, so this was part of the list. They said it was a pretty long list. Redditors were blown away that the qualifications don't really have anything to do with the actual job itself. They said it looks like a Tinder profile, is what they were saying.
It does.
Yeah, I mean, in short, be eye candy.
Yeah.
Is what it was. I mean, yes, they did say that you did have to have a college education and some experience in business, but it was very interesting. I mean, that stuff like that would not fly today if you posted that up for a job.
Forget it. You get sued in 2 seconds.
Fly.
You can't be
And
married.
that was no pun intended. Get it? Not fly
Yeah,
away.
it's crazy. Things have changed in so many ways. And again, that seemed normal.
Mm-hmm.
You know, not that there's a lot of things today that happen that you would look at from years ago. I mean, years ago, things that would happen that you would be like, are you kidding me? But at that time, it just seemed normal. One of the big things I still find blows my mind that people use to smoke complaints.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that in itself, and a smoking section.
Can somebody tell me? Because when I read that and I didn't know what it meant, but maybe it was an old schooly term. When they said you had to have good carriage, what does that mean?
Nice ass?
Maybe you able to lift because they had to put the luggage up top.
I don't know. Yeah. If anybody knows, let me know. Maybe that was an old-timey term that I wasn't familiar with. 47142 started off with Real Radio.
Don, what do we have?
We have Toot on the phone.
Toot, what's happening? You got a good carriage?
Hey, how you doing, G-Man, Franny?
What's up?
Hey, Toot.
Yeah. Hello. Yeah, I got my first text in the other day for that toll thing. The last time I got a ticket from the toll plaza, it was exiting Boca Raton, and they had a picture of my Jeep, my license plate number, and it was only like 75 cents, something like that. And this one, I got a text on my phone, and it's been a while since I've been on the turnpike, and I've only been driving my nephew's car, which has Texas plates, and there was no photo, no plate number, nothing, and they wanted like $180, something like that.
Yeah. You can't, and that was a text you said that you got?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. You can't,
And like I
don't
said,
believe
the
it.
car's the car's not under my name or anything.
Sounds like a scam.
It 100% is a scam. Like I said, they will not text you. You will get, if you don't have SunPass and your account doesn't automatically go through, you get a letter in the mail. You do. You get a letter in the mail, and the same thing. They tell you where you're at. There's a picture of your plate or your vehicle. They're not going to text you. Yes.
Yeah, I was like, I said, there ain't no way I'm sending $180. I can understand, I knew I ran it because I didn't have the 75 change. I didn't have anything small. So I knew I'd have to pay for it in the long run. But that's only 75 cents. You know?
They were scamming you.
Go up to Boca Toll Plaza. Yeah. This one, 180?
Yeah, I hope you didn't click on anything or whatever. Hopefully.
Oh, yeah, I clicked see ya.
Okay, good.
Yeah. But, yeah, no, I just got, like I said, I got one in last week, and just figured to let you guys know, and love you guys, and just listening as the day goes on.
All
right, buddy.
Take care, too.
And if anybody knows what the word, you must have need a good carriage. In the 50s, let us know what that term meant. I don't know. I would say yes, but I don't think that's it.
47142 started off with Real Radio. We were talking about Botox, and somebody says, I use Bag Balm to get rid of the wrinkles, and it makes my sack smooth and easy to shave. Good for you. They actually, what do they call it? Scrotox, right? Wasn't it George Clooney who famously talked about it, that he did Botox on his balls?
I don't remember.
I thought it was Clooney. But yeah, it's Scrotox. Some people do. They actually care that much about what their balls look like that they will put Botox on it to smooth them out. It's a thing.
It's impressive.
It says, so Botox is really wrinkle releaser. So I guess that means that bras are the quicker picker-upper, and the jock strap would be an under-the-butt nut hut. I guess so. Never looked at it like that. Somebody said, Franny, the airlines need people to check underneath the seats, so you probably got a chance. Oh, thanks. Maybe look for a new job. They said those requirements of the airlines back in the day were so the flight attendants could give you a $20. No, I'm not going to read that. And then we have carriage for the flight attendants, proper posture, head up, chest out. That's why they used to teach the girls to walk with a book on their heads. All right. Well, thank you very much. So it's about the posture. All right. I appreciate that. I had no idea.
There was a guy over the weekend who climbed up on the Hollywood sign, the famous sign, and jumped all the way up. He was up there for like an hour. Had a flag to represent a .com social media account. They got him down after like an hour. I've never been up close to it. But, you've seen a lot of times in movies how big the sign is and everything like that. But there are people a lot of times who try to get up there and do a demonstration or something like that. But, yeah. So they got him down. Yes.
I was going to say, I saw a reel this weekend of someone basically belly flopping in your Hard Rock fountain.
Oh, really?
Yeah, belly flopping in it.
Oh, my God.
I'm not surprised.
Yeah, I was like, oh, my goodness.
I'm not surprised. They talk about it all the time. Like how crazy it is of people that they do that. And you got to be super smacked.
But he was acting like he was jumping like a legit pull. He ran and just belly flopped right into it.
Did he injure himself? Because I feel like that thing is so shallow.
It was short and quick.
Chin or something.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh my God. Oof. Yeah, that's terrible. It happens a lot on the weekends. I've talked about it. They've talked about it. I hope they don't get so bad that they have to either put a fence around it or take it away.
They got to do something because it happens all the time unless they just don't care.
Yeah. Or somebody's going to get really hurt one day.
yeah.
Obviously, what's going to end up happening. Yeah, but it's crazy that people would even do that. But they're there, they get smacked up, and they jump in there. It's just crazy. But when people are drinking and partying, they're going to do crazy stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I never really. I mean, there's a lot of fountains in Vegas. Caesars had a big one, but I don't. Maybe it's a different time. I don't really remember people doing it. You know what I mean? As much, or maybe they did. It just wasn't, videotaped or stuff like that. And a lot of these, you would probably think people are probably telling their friends, like, "Hey, videotape me."
Oh, I'll give you $1,000 if you do this.
Yeah. Crazy bets.
Just $1,000 on the table.
Yeah. That is crazy though. There's an article they had about celebrity investments and some of the celebrities who invested some money in companies and how much money they made. And Oprah invested $43 million, but that's a ton, in Weight Watchers in 2015 when the share was $7 each. At its peak, her investment was worth $427 million. Woo!
Ooh-wee.
That's a big increase. But she put up $43 million. Man, that's a ton. I don't care. I mean, you got to have some serious cha-ching to be able to write a check for $43 million and not miss it. Because anything you're investing in, you got to look at it, you can lose. It's like a bet. But yeah, George Clooney talked about, co-founder of the tequila. He put in $600,000 and they sold it for $1 billion.
$600,000. That was it.
Yeah. But that was his end. Yeah. And the company was sold for $1 billion.
Mm-hmm.
He got
That's
a ton.
what I'm saying. I'm surprised that's all he put in them.
Yeah. And then he had the partner,
Randy Gerber.
Randy Gerber, and I'm sure there's other people, but yeah, he did. Some unbelievable thing. Mark Cuban, they talked about Dallas Mavericks. He bought it in 2000 for $285 million. Today, the team's worth about $4.5 billion. He cashed out a couple years ago. So just some crazy people who invested in Uber, the amount of money that they made. But yeah, but you have to have that kind of money. Any huge money. They talk about a lot of times, if you had stock in Amazon or Apple years ago, but it's very few.
Yeah, that purchase was made 2017.
For who?
The Casamigos.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that's how long ago it was sold.
Wow.
Yeah, so it's been 8 years already.
Woo.
What about Odell Beckham taking Bitcoin as a salary? Now that's worth so much more.
Mm-hmm. Yep. And when he did it at first and it dropped, everybody was making fun of him. Mm-hmm. What are you doing? You don't know what you're doing. Yeah, he prevailed. But again, another guy who's in a good position who didn't need the money. So if you don't need the money, you can let it sit out there. And obviously, it maybe 4 or 5 times more than what it was, which is great for him. And he gets it in Bitcoin. And then you got to obviously make the moves. They need to get it out and put it in cash. Crazy situations, though.
Yeah.
A lot of these celebrities. But, I mean, $43 million for Oprah? My God, that is a ton of cash to put up. And it worked out well. And she was also a spokesperson for them. So, you know what I mean? She worked out well. I know a couple of the gambling sites that are legal, I think about a week ago, showed a profit for the first time, and their stocks are on the way up for the first time in years. But again, it takes time like everything else. They spend millions and millions of dollars on advertising, obviously, and they try to get the younger generation as quick as they can and then hope that they're stuck. There's no doubt about it. It's a business. I mean, that's what it comes down to. You may not want to realize it, but sports betting is a huge business that brings in ching's amount of cash. You know, they're looking to get the young demo, and so they'll be around for a long time. And that's what happens. Your average sports bettor, I don't know what the length is. I mean, you can look it up, but, you know, they lose a percentage to their life changing, getting their ass kicked. I don't mean literally, just losing money, the lifestyle. But then you got those other ones that are around for years and just keep doing it. But it's a personality thing. There's no doubt about it. And then with all the new sports betting that's occurred now over our country, you got a lot of, you know, first timers that are older, you know, even females, that they get a large amount of people, a large amount of girls who are betting, and guys who are older all of a sudden. Just like somebody like you, you know, now you're betting, you know, it's not so much the amount, but you're betting on a regular basis when you're familiar with something, and it probably would never happen if you didn't have the Hard Rock app. So, I mean, they know where to go. They go after the young people. For us, we take all people. If you're listening to Real Radio, we don't care. We appreciate it.
And we like when you participate. I thought this would be something fun that we could participate in. So they were talking that last week. It was Arizona, I do believe. I'm trying to find the article that I had. So Arizona was looking into making their official greeting. And I didn't know all states had an official greeting, but they wanted to make their official greeting howdy.
Howdy?
So, howdy, yes. And they said a new bill has been introduced in the state legislature, and it would make howdy that greeting. So the bill is HB 2764, a bipartisan bill, was introduced to the state legislature, and it states that the greeting would add a bit of cultural character and reflect the state's welcoming spirits. So it does have the voter split, with some saying howdy fits Texas more than Arizona, but it makes me think, all right, Arizona howdy. Play along with us, 47142. That's the text line. Start off with Real Radio. You can leave a talk back on the iHeart Radio app, where if you are on the iHeart Radio app, please make Real Radio 92.1 a preset there, because that's one of the fun new features. You can either leave a talk back there, or you can give us a call, 877-927-6969. If Florida was to have a greeting, a state greeting, an official one, what should it be?
Giddy up!
What should it be? You have any ideas, Dom? What reminds you of Florida? A greeting.
I'm not sure. I'm trying to figure out something really good for Florida.
Right. There's not a ton of them, I mean, that you can do when you're greeting somebody. You know what I mean? Hi, how are you? What's going on? How's your mom? Nice rack. There's not a ton of them.
Catch me outside. How about that?
How about that?
Oh, my God.
There you go.
Oh, my God.
But I thought we could have fun with this, because I know a lot of you listening out there are very clever. And so Arizona is looking to make their official greeting howdy. What do you think Florida's official greeting could be? I mean, according to the road rage, it could just be just a simple middle finger.
Oh, yeah, right. That's it. Everybody's always pissed and angry. Oh, my God. That is so funny. Yeah, what could it be for Florida? It really can only be one word. Maybe two.
It doesn't have to be one word. It can be a saying.
I like catch me outside.
Yeah, it can 100% be a
Catch
saying.
me outside. You're so crazy. Oh, my God.
Hey, she's taking off from that.
Oh, sure she has. She made gazillions. Are you kidding me? Talking about cashing in. Oh, my God. Yeah, she's definitely pulled off a scam. 877-927-6969. That's the number to call if you want to get involved. A phrase that you could do for Florida.
It'd be the official greeting.
Greeting. Like, what's up? Nice ass? Yeah, think. Lap dance? Nah.
All right. Well, maybe you'll do better than us over here. Let us know 471.
Just trying to see the things I hear all the
Started
time.
off with Real Radio. That's an easy way to do it.
Don's probably got somebody before we go to a break who's got one. I can tell. Our audience responds quickly. They're like, yeah, I got one. I got one for the official greeting for the state of Florida.
All right, we got Jack on.
What's up, Jack?
Hey, how about for a greeting from Florida would be, you're welcome to visit, please don't stay.
That's nice.
Yeah, there you go. I've seen that on a bumper sticker. I get it.
Yeah, that's nice.
Yep. Not a bad one.
No, thank you very much.
First thing came on mind.
And it makes sense.
Yeah, I agree with that 100%. Always tell everybody if you like something, it sucks. Thanks for listening, brother. It is the Penthouse on a Tuesday. We'll come back with some Florida stories and a lot more, and you guys can add into this big toss. Let us know what you think. Peace.
The bad news, the brain isn't all that great at hearing stuff and remembering it. The good news, you can watch us too. Like and follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter at Real Radio 92.1.
A dream 30 years in the making is a reality. The Florida Panthers have won the Stanley Cup.
Your Stanley Cup Florida Panthers are back.
Markov looks around, but they score! They score! It was Ted Cole!
They've savored the taste of victory, but a new season is starting, and they're hungry for more.
Johnny scores! Gus Forsling beat the buzzer!
The Cats are back, and they're on the hunt for another championship.
Markov in front right on a shot, and he scores! The overtime winner!
Listen all season long on Real Radio 92.1.
Start the celebration, South Florida. The Panthers have done it. Stanley Cup champions! Stanley Cup champions!
Your FM home for the Stanley Cup champion Florida Panthers. On traffic on Real Radio.
From the Gordon & Partners Traffic Center. Have you been injured in a motor vehicle accident? Call 561-333-3333 or go to fortheinjured.com.
Planned road work could slow you down. I-95 South, right after Congress Avenue. We do have a right lane blocked. Drive times up to speed if you are traveling the Turnpike. Palm Beach Expressways looking good for our afternoon commute. That's traffic. I'm Jody Stewart.
This report is sponsored by Audible. Tap into your well-being with Audible audiobooks, podcasts, and originals. Expand your life with expert insight and motivation for better health, habits, relationships, finance, and more. Start listening free when you sign up for a 30-day trial at audible.com.
This is the story of the one who, as a maintenance specialist for a historic high-rise, knows that vintage charm historically needs constant attention. Which is why when it's time to upgrade turn-of-the-century mechanicals, they turn to Grainger. With easy access to 1 million-plus products and the scale to deliver when and where you need them. The right tools and supplies are never far away. So the one can keep that vintage building running like new. Call, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
Taxes was not knowing your full financial picture. Now taxes is getting and maximizing your refund all in one place. Credit Karma, where a TurboTax expert can do your taxes for you. They'll get you the most money back, guaranteed. Then you can do more with all that money, all in Credit Karma. Now this is taxes. Intuit Credit Karma with TurboTax. Get started today. See guarantee details at turbotax.com/guarantees. Experts only available with TurboTax Live.
Why is your garage door the last thing in your house to get an upgrade? You replaced that flowery 1980s sofa with that sleek, sexy model from Sweden. Your new TV's connected to the internet. Your doorbell lets you talk to people. Your watch knows your heart rate. Your car knows how to drive to the cottage. But your garage door looks like an original prop from a Brady Bunch episode. At Mo Better Garage, we make that way mo better. Your garage door is the single biggest feature on the front of your house. A modern, stylish design can instantly revitalize the look and feel of your home. And an ultra-quiet, belt-drive DC motor and smart home connectivity can revolutionize your garage door experience. How do I know? Because I'm Mo. Call Mo Better Garage, and we'll give your faithful garage the upgrade it deserves.
Mo Better Garage, we make it way more better.
promobettagarage.com.
Texting enrolls you into recurring automated text messages. Consent not required to purchase. Message and data rates may apply.
Hey, Dan, how you doing? Haven't seen you around the gym for a while.
Yeah, I've really fallen off. Since I turned 40, I just don't get the results I used to get.
Could be lower testosterone.
Lower T?
Yeah, I went through it a while back. Once you hit 40, your body has less free testosterone. I got Nugenix Total T, and it's made a huge difference for me.
I've seen that ad on TV. Is it for real?
Oh, yeah. The key ingredient is something called Tesnor, which helps boost free and total testosterone levels to help you trim up and stay lean.
And it's made a difference for you?
Man, I feel like I'm in my 20s again. At work, in the gym, and in the bedroom.
Are they still giving out complimentary bottles for people to try it for themselves?
Yeah, you just need to send them a text.
Text LION to 42424 right now for your complimentary bottle of Nugenix Total T, the #1 selling testosterone booster at GNC. Plus, text now and we'll include a bottle of Nugenix Thermo, our most powerful fat incinerator ever, to help you get back into shape fast. Absolutely free. Text LION to 42424. That's LION to 42424.
This is the story of the one who, as a maintenance specialist for a historic high-rise, knows that vintage charm historically needs constant attention. Which is why when it's time to upgrade turn-of-the-century mechanicals, they turn to Grainger. With easy access to 1 million-plus products and the scale to deliver when and where you need them. The right tools and supplies are never far away. So the one can keep that vintage building running like new. Call, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
Hey, can you blow up some balloons for Jack's party?
I can't. I'm so congested.
You need Sinex Saline from Vicks.
Sinex Saline Nasal Spray?
Yeah, just Sinex. Breathe.
Sinex Saline instantly clears everyday congestion associated with colds and year-round allergies with a gentle, ultra-fine mist that's no mess and easy to control.
Daddy, we need more balloons.
On it.
Enjoy life's important moments without congestion. Try Sinex Saline from Vicks. Just Sinex. Breathe. Use as directed.
For live radio to have lyrics, that's amazing.
You guys outdid yourselves.
Join the millions already on the new and improved iHeartRadio app.
Can I give it 6 stars?
Find your new favorite feature on the iHeartRadio app today.
iHeartRadio. Here's what's happening with the weather on Real Radio.
I'm CBS 12 meteorologist Charlotte Carl. We are expecting isolated showers this afternoon and evening, all thanks to an onshore flow developing. Afternoon highs will get into the upper 70s and low 80s, which is around where they should be for this time of year. We expect a nice cool down tomorrow. We're waking up to temperatures in the 60s and low 70s. Once again, very similar to this morning.
This report is sponsored by True Green.
We're back in the miller's yard who now use True Green. Their lawn started looking like a golf course, and PGA Tour golfers made it their favorite stop.
Get a PGA Tour quality lawn for as little as $1 a day at TrueGreen.com. Exclusions apply. See TrueGreen.com for details.
From the Anajar and Levine Accident Attorney Studios.
Have you been in an accident? Call Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys at 1-800-747-FREE.
That's 1-800-747-3733.
Real Radio 92.1 is WZZR West Palm Beach, an iHeartRadio station.
Listen on your free iHeartRadio app for all your music, radio, and podcasts. Free never sounded so good.
Rover's Morning Glory wants you to score some Red Zone revenue. Win $1,000 now. Enter the nationwide keyword PAY at realradio921.com. That's PAY. Enter it now at realradio921.com. And good luck from Rover's Morning Glory and Real Radio.
You're listening to The Penthouse. Now back to The Penthouse on Real Radio 92.1 and 101.7.
It is The Penthouse on a Tuesday. Thanks for always tuning in to Real Radio 921. Tomorrow we'll have a gift card for you of $125 for New York Prime. Today we gave away a gift card from Burton Maxon's. Dominic's in the house.
Hello.
Francis is here.
What's up?
And if you're on hold, you got to hold on a couple minutes. We got some Florida stories that'll definitely impact your life. Peace.
Florida.
Florida.
Did you say
Florida?
I'm from Florida.
WTF.
What the Florida?
All righty. Well, a suspect is accused of trespassing at Mar-a-Lago last week, which was a day before the press lawn in Palm Beach on Thursday. I don't know how far he thought he was going to get.
That's a no-no.
Yeah.
No, you're not getting anywhere.
And he didn't. He didn't get far. He was quickly tackled and detained by Secret Service agents and told them that he just wanted. They were like, that's not a good enough excuse. And he was charged with knowingly entering or remaining in a restricted building or grounds. And that one's a new one for me. Then next up, in your What the Florida, we have a couple of guys in Polk County arrested. It looks like these two guys, they were sleeping in a car, Polk County. They arrested after one of them attacked a deputy and the deputy's canine. So Angel, is facing several charges, including striking and or injuring a police dog, resisting an officer with violence, and possession of cocaine. The other suspect, his name was Elliot, young 26, is now facing several charges, including neglect or child abuse without bodily harm and possession of cannabis. So according to Polk County Sheriff's Office, the deputies arrived to a gas station where they found a Honda parked at a gas pump. The two were there, and a 4-year-old relative were all sleeping inside of the car. So when deputies approached the car, they woke up the men to see if they needed any kind of medical attention. Like, hey, you guys okay? Well, once they woke them up, one of the guys attempted to start the car, but was stopped by the deputy, while the other dude jumped out of the vehicle. During a struggle, the two began attacking and biting the deputies. It's never going to end up okay.
No, that's not
At one point, that's when the deputy was like, all right, Zorak, who's the canine, he was like, come on. And Zorak came to assist. And one of these dudes bit the dog. The dog, they said, Zorak, was bitten in the ear by it doesn't matter who it is, one of the guys. So anyways, these guys are nuts. Deputies, both guys were taken into custody. So they said while this was happening, though, because this incident, the guy who bit him was taken into custody right away. They said that while this was happening, Trinidad grabbed the 4-year-old from the car, ran into heavy traffic. Thought that was a good idea.
Yeah,
causing cars to quickly maneuver not to hit the two. Eventually, they did catch up to him. The child was not hurt, thank goodness. Officials did contact the Florida Department of Children and Families, and the two men were arrested. On top of all those shenanigans, they also found those drugs, as I mentioned, when they arrested the duo, the cocaine and the marijuana. And then finally here in your What the Florida, we have a woman who hit a man with a hoe. And no, I'm not talking about another girl. I'm talking about she hit a man with a gardening hoe. We're back again. We're staying in Polk County. Melanie Davis had plans to hang out with a dude last week. And how dare he canceled on her. And she was so excited about their date. And he canceled. She was so mad that she decided to show up to his house at 3 a.m. Yep. So she showed up at his house 3 a.m, started yelling at him. They said the altercation escalated very quickly. She climbed a fence to go into his property. They said she pushed through the door and started punching the guy. They said at some point she was able to grab the gardening tool and start hitting him with it. And if you know what a gardening hoe is, it could do some damage. And it did. They said it seriously cut up his arm. The guy was taken to the hospital, and she got a ride to jail. They said she's charged with armed burglary with battery, aggravated battery with a deadly weapon, and simple battery and mischief. Now, Polk County, they're very familiar with her because they said she has long history with the Polk County Sheriff's Office, dating back to 1997 when she was first charged with battery at 19 years old. So she is scrappy. And that is You're What the Florida.
Gotta love when those, exes and those girls show up in the middle of the night.
Right, 3 a.m. Yep, she's a bit nuts.
It is the Penthouse on a Thursday. Thank you, Francis. Dominic, you have somebody on hold?
I do. We have Rob on the phone.
Hello, Rob.
Hey, guys. I just wanted to chip in on the Florida, that whole thing that you were doing with the Arizona and everything.
Yeah, what the greet?
I got a phrase for the greet. I got a greet for you.
Okay.
From sunrise to sunset, Florida is the best you'll ever get.
Oh, that's nice.
Oh, I like it.
Yeah.
That's a nice one.
Yeah, that's very nice. Really is.
I know. I thought people were going to be crude. I like that one. That was actually pretty nice.
That was great.
Thanks. Just wanted to give that in.
You should mail it to yourself so they can't take it. You never know. Dom's a little shady. You might mail it into the governor.
You never know, right? All right. Have a good day, guys.
You too. I got a bunch of text messages that came in with greetings, too.
That was a good one.
Let's see. Okay. 47142. Started off with Real Radio. The reason why we're bringing this up is because they passed a bill. Well, they didn't pass, but yeah, a bill. We're going to see if it passes in Arizona, and they want to make their official greeting just a simple howdy. That's it. So I put out there. I thought we could have some fun. What do you think Florida's official greeting should be? So we have Florida. Welcome to Florida. Now go home. And we have Florida would be welcome to Florida. Florida would be welcome to Florida. Make your next left and keep driving east till your head floats. All right. Florida greeting, boats and hose.
That's not bad.
This is a fun one. Hey, Florida's greeting should be like, hey, watch this. Florida greeting, que pasa. We got que pasa from a couple people. Florida welcome sign, howdy. Make a U-turn and go back north, Yankee. Welcome to Florida. Turn around. We're full. Want people out of here.
Oh, yeah.
Welcome to Florida. I hate to see you go, but I love to watch you leave. Let's see.
Welcome to Florida. Hold my beer.
There you go. That's a good one. Welcome to Florida. Come on vacation. Leave on probation.
That's a good one.
I've heard that before. That is fun. We have Florida welcome sign. Key West is all the way at the bottom of the state. Pick up a bunch of knuckleheads while you're down there and drive another 90 miles south, which means you'll be in the water. Welcome to Florida, home of the Orange Man. Welcome to Florida. And no, my house isn't for sale. Let's see. Franny, the greetings for Florida should be come here on vacation, leave on probation.
That's a good one.
I said, hope Feast of Italy was a success. Could we hear Misspeak 87? And that's from Casey in North Palm. Thanks, Casey. So we'll have that. And then another slogan said, this ain't New York, is what we have on there. Somebody else. Suggestions for Florida's greetings. And then we have a question. Would you rather be hit with a hoe or a dildo? I think hit me with a dildo over a hoe. How about you guys?
Dom, you've been here with dildos before, so you know. I'll go with a hoe.
You'd rather be hit with a hoe? Wow, I think that would hurt way more than a dildo.
Yeah, that could like puncture you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll take the dildo.
Yeah.
Get that drop.
Yeah, I'll take the
Damn
dildo.
it.
Oh, write that down.
We have control of that. Only Dom can do that.
Get
Dom,
that
save
drop.
it. Save your drop.
I'll save my drop. Don't
All
worry.
right, save it.
Dom's got his drop.
Dom will take the dildo.
Oh, yes, he will. What number? 87. Greek
No,
misspeak.
was not 80.
What was it?
You said 80. Oh, yeah, you're right. Sorry, I'm out of it. Thank you. I thought it was 89. But you're right, G-Man. 87.
This is your Greek Misspeak Review.
Because when I speak, you need all the vision you can get.
What the hell is that?
Landscape Mondays. They're all in. They're coming as like an inventory, you know what I mean? What?
You know, I get calls from back home every day. They think you went batch.
Lightning's clapping right over the top of me.
Lightning got real close.
Greeks back here. Jimmy, be unaware. Unaware of what?
Try to keep your mouth shut, okay? You have a habit of saying the wrong thing.
I would have bet against being married. I would have bet against being somebody's mom.
I don't believe this. I just lost a $50 bet.
I thought you were making tuna. No. I can't make gobbledygotts on toast.
This is getting ridiculous.
Halle Berry's involved with one that I might be interested in. Jimmy's got some auto. It's like a relationship. Yeah. One day I love you, one day I want to hate you.
Need I say more? Only if you want me to understand.
If you're single, come on. It's going down a ski lodge. I mean, you're just like, shoo.
Well, there you have it, folks.
I actually do remember that day we were doing the show for a while during COVID, and every day it would rain like, I don't know, 1:30, 1:15. It just pour. And we had all the wires and everything. We'd be outside.
Oh, yeah, you were outside a lot of times.
We were in, covered, but still, it was still very dangerous.
I remember I set you up most of the times.
We were in his little screened-in patio, and if it rained, we necessarily weren't, but it would start flooding the ground. Like it kind of dipped down a little bit, and we had all this inexpensive equipment that we had to do for our setup. And there was a point where we're just like, all right, we probably should stop the show right now, so we don't want to get electrocuted or damage this equipment that iHeart let us borrow.
We have somebody else on hold?
We do. We have Spanish on the phone.
Hello, Spanish. How are you, sir?
Hey, what up, everybody?
How are you today, buddy?
I was good. Yeah, I got one for you real quick.
Go ahead.
Florida. Blink around and find out.
I couldn't hear you.
Blink around and find out.
Blank around and find out. F around and find out, basically. That's going to be Florida's. What do you think, G-Man?
Yeah.
Not feeling that one. I appreciate the effort. I don't know. It's a little bit tough with the tongue to come out on that one. It's got to flow. Like the one guy had the nice one about the sunrise. But, keep trying. I'm not the one making the decision. It's just an opinion.
All right. Yeah, be good.
You too, Spanish.
Welcome to Florida, where every lap dance will change your life.
Hopefully in a good way.
Or bad. Still going to make a change. I mean, that's it. Either way. Welcome to Florida. Best strip clubs ever. Florida does have a reputation for having very good strip clubs. Not as good as Atlanta. Atlanta, like you say, strip clubs in Atlanta, it's like, woo, it.
Florida might have them. No, there was just that one that we just kept on talking about. Was it King of Diamonds or something?
Yeah.
They were
Solid Gold
in
Atlanta. What's the best strip club you think of that you went to besides Monroe's?
Oh, Monroe's. 11.
Oh, yeah. You had a good time there?
Mm-hmm.
How were the ladies there?
Miami ladies. Come on.
Oh, that place is expensive. Oh, you really, when you go there, you can't be drinking, and you better ask how much everything is.
Yeah, you go there, you go either there or Space across the street.
Yeah.
And it's just, you go from one to the next. You could be there till, 2 p.m. You walk out. It's, oh, look, it's the afternoon.
Yeah.
But Space is different. It's a club.
Mm-hmm.
Nobody's walking around there naked. And
I don't know, close to it.
Yeah. But nobody's giving you an invoice, is what I'm saying. Club 11.
Oh, they're giving you invoices for those bottle service and drinks.
Oh, yeah, if you have that. But I'm saying you're at 11, you got to be careful. I mean, because you'll get tabs that you'll be like, what?
I mean, you'll pay a $25 water bottle, probably.
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
Yeah, I can see 20.
I see videos all the time still of Club Space, and it just gives me so much anxiety. I'm just like, man, back in the day, baby, but now like they just show up and there's lines around at 9 in the morning.
9 in the morning,
and
yeah.
they're just going
down
the
block,
partying all day long, and I'm like, oh my god, yeah.
That is the crazy thing about those places. Like you said, you'll see videos or people 9 in the morning waiting in lines. Like you think to yourself, they probably were out all night.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
Other people that were at 11, it's still, and they just got there earlier, and they're partying for 8-9 hours, just still getting it.
I was like, man.
Wait for Miami Music Week in a couple weeks.
Yes.
Ultra? Oh, yeah, I can only
that whole week.
Oh, yeah, I can't even imagine what it's going to be like down there.
Ultra, Space, Miami, fueled by drugs. How else do you do that?
It'll keep you going.
How else?
877-927-6969. You can call us, or you can text us at Real Radio 47142. We're looking for a slogan for Florida when you get here. We had a couple. Okay.
It's not necessarily when you get here, just a greeting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Something, you would say to
the
someone.
The official state greeting.
We've did a couple ourselves, but nothing that really rang the bell. But let us know if you have anything that would really be there.
It can be one word. It can be a saying. It can be whatever you want. Welcome to Florida. Turn signals optional. Flip-flops mandatory. Somebody had on there. Let's see. Welcome. Leave your worries at the state line and grab a frozen margarita.
That's not bad.
Says Ola from Florida. Enjoy the beach. Dodge the iguanas.
Yeah, that's cool. Ola, I like that.
They said, hey, you're now in Florida where flamingos and retirees roam free. Let's see. They said, hi from Florida. If it's not raining now, it will be in 10 minutes.
Yeah, that's a good one. It's got to be something catchy, though. Something that, it just flows. That'll just be easier for people to say. But if you guys got any, you can text us or call us and let us know and get involved in the show. Looking for a way of a greeting for Florida when you walk in. What do you got, Dom?
I have Jamal on the phone.
What's up, Jamal?
What's up, Greg?
How are you, buddy?
I'm good, man. I want to call and thank you guys for the Panther tickets. We had a great time.
Oh, nice. We appreciate that. We really do. We like when we give away things, and you guys all call up and thank us, and a lot of you do, and I think that's very nice and respectful. And I'm glad you had a great time. Did the Panthers win?
Yeah, they kicked their butt. First live game I've ever been to. I've been a fan for a long time, but never actually made it to the arena. But the Senators scored a goal in the first period, and then the Panthers came in the second period and showed them what was up. They scored 4 goals in one period and ended up winning, I think, 6-1.
Mm-hmm. That's great.
So it was a really good game. Really good game.
It's a nice arena.
Oh, that's a really nice area too. Really nice arena.
Yeah, I mean, there's very open area. It's not hard for parking to get in there, in and out, easy access, where a lot of places and, stadiums and arenas are really a pain in the ass.
Right on the turnpike, too.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I think the Panthers are back home this Saturday. Does that sound about right?
I haven't checked the schedule. I'm not sure on that one. Yeah, you are right, though, Greek. It was quick to the highway. I mean, it wasn't 10 minutes to the turnpike out of the arena.
I mean, that's the great thing about that arena. They've been talking about possibly moving the Panthers. I hope they don't, because, people like the access that you can get down there. It's right in the middle. I mean, people come up from, obviously, Fort Lauderdale, Miami, and obviously from where we are and further up north. But the access is easy. And for any other stadium that I've been at a lot, it's a pain in the ass to get in and out. I mean, Dolphin Stadium is, close to the turnpike, but the traffic's brutal.
Yeah, getting out of Dolphin Stadium is stupid.
Yeah, a lot more people.
Have to go too many. Yeah. So listen, we went to the Yard House.
Okay.
Restaurant down there. Have you ever went?
Yeah, the ones that are up here too. That's a chain. Is that the one you're referring to?
I went to the one right there by the stadium there and the mall.
Okay, yeah.
It was really, really good.
Did they have one in Palm Beach Gardens?
Yeah, they have one in Meisner Park. They're everywhere. I haven't been to that one before. I haven't. I think there's a Tap 42 that's over there by Sawgrass. That's a cool place to go to before the game.
Yeah, we got a burger and fries. It was really good. I'll go back again for sure.
Yeah, no, it's like I said, the Panthers are good this year. I mean, last year they won it all, which was fantastic. Hopefully this year they can continue on, get into the playoffs, and make some noise. We'll have other tickets again to give away.
Absolutely. I'll keep listening. Thanks a lot, guys.
No problem. Thank you for calling us. 877-927-6969. That's the number to call.
I got a couple more. If you love New York, take I-95 North at 47142. Talking about Florida's greetings. Welcome to Florida, home of the Greek, somebody says. And then one that, why don't we think about it? What the Florida?
What the Florida?
Yeah.
Yeah. If you come up with a slogan, let us know. Give us a call or text us on Real Radio 921. Real Radio. Always excited about you guys getting involved in the show. And we've had a couple people call up for New York Prime and the Panthers. Thank you so much when we give you a prize that you do call up and acknowledge that you had a good time. And that's what we're trying to do, whether we're on the air or giving you a prize, make you have a good time and put a smile on your face. Welcome to Florida, where marijuana is legal. How about that? You can say that?
Yeah, there's a lot of places, though. And it's only medicinal. It's not recreationally legal, so.
All right, throw it out.
Yeah, we'll throw that one out.
Throw it out.
We're going to toss that one.
All right, I'll think a little bit. Welcome to Florida, home of Stone Crab.
There you go.
Something.
Welcome to
I don't
Florida.
know if that's a greeting, though. You're just telling them what we got. Like, it's got to be a greeting.
All right, you're right.
Yeah.
Welcome to Florida. Avoid the snow.
Oh, you definitely avoiding the snow. No doubt you're avoiding the snow. It is the Penthouse on a Tuesday. Hope you guys are having a good day. Greek Zone today. I'll be talking a little bit about the NBA All-Star Game and can it be fixed? And Luka, his second round. Now he's going to come back with the Lakers and see how the Lakers do in the second half. We'll be back in a few minutes. Peace.
Real Radio is the news junkie.
I want the fat jab. I've decided.
Oh, okay.
I want it. An obesity drug given in weekly jabs more than halves the risk of developing type 2 diabetes. According to doctors, I would be.
You haven't lived until the doctor writes on your page, morbidly.
That's painful.
The News Junkie, weekday afternoons at 3 on Real Radio 92.1 and 101.7. Let's see what's up with traffic on Real Radio.
From the Gordon Partners Traffic Center. Have you or a loved one suffered from nursing home abuse? Call 561-333-3333 or go to fortheinjured.com.
Palm Beach expressways are up to speed. We're accident-free if you're traveling the Turnpike or 95. Crash in West Palm, Flagler Drive, just north of Dyer Road. That's traffic. I'm Jody Stewart.
This report is sponsored by Blindster.com.
Need new blinds? At Blindster.com, we offer guaranteed low prices, guaranteed satisfaction, free samples, and free shipping. At Blindster, we take the fear out of ordering custom blinds, shades, and shutters so you can do it yourself and save big. Blindster.com.
Scott for Scott's here. Your lawn is meant for all things bonus. Bonus relaxing, bonus playing, bonus beauty. But when dollar weed and clover are popping up everywhere, it's time to start cutting them back with Scott's Turf Builder bonuses. It kills dollweed and clover and feeds your grass so it grows thick and strong to crowd out future weeds. Now that's worth some bonus points, eh?
Get a bag of Scott's Turf Builder Bonus S today. It's guaranteed or your money back.
Feed your lawn. Feed it.
I'm Mark Anajar.
I'm Glenn Levine.
I'm Ellie Anajar.
And we're Anajar and Levine. Experience the Anajar and Levine difference by calling us with any of your legal needs. Call 1-800-747-FREE for a free consultation and take back control of your life.
In office, West Palm Beach.
When you're hiring, have you ever felt like you're missing out on meeting truly great candidates for your roles? It seems impossible to find them, but they have to be out there somewhere, right? Well, they're not hard to find when you know where to go, and that place is ZipRecruiter. And right now, you can try ZipRecruiter for free at ZipRecruiter.com/radio. ZipRecruiter helps 10 million people with their job search every day. And because these people are actively looking for jobs just like yours, it's easy to find the right person right away. In fact, 4 out of 5 employers who post on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within the first day. But if you're not using ZipRecruiter, you're missing out. So see what it's like when the impossible is easy. When you go to ZipRecruiter.com/radio right now to try ZipRecruiter for free. Once again, that's ZipRecruiter.com/radio. ZipRecruiter.com/radio. Never miss out on great candidates with ZipRecruiter.
Attention! Guarantee Media is giving away 4 days in Jamaica, Bahamas, or Punta Cana, Dominican Republic with hotel and airfare included for just $99. Here's how. Be one of the first 50 listeners to name a country without the letter A in its name, and you'll be off to a vacation to the Caribbean. Text your answer to 96551. That's 96551. And you'll get 4 days in Jamaica, Bahamas, or Punta Cana, Dominican Republic with hotel fare included. That's right. Be one of the first 50 to text the name of a country without the letter A in its name, and you'll go on a 4-day vacation to the Caribbean. Text your answer to 96551. That's 96551. Be one of the first 50 listeners to name a country without the letter A in its name and get 4 days in the Caribbean with hotel and airfare included for only $99. Text your answer to 96551. That's 96551. This promotion is paid for by Guarantee Media to solicit vacation ownership sales and is not affiliated with iHeartMedia. Terms and conditions apply.
Ready to see what your car's worth? Hey, it's Franny, and at GiveMeTheVin.com, it's a breeze. They buy everything: trucks, Cadillacs, BMWs, even lifted Jeeps and exotics. Need cash after tax season? GiveMeTheVin.com offers top dollar up to $200,000 for your vehicle. And if they can't beat your CarMax offer, they'll pay you $100 with a 60-second bid process, no pressure, and free pickup. Selling has never been easier with GiveMeTheVin.com.
Sell us your car. GiveMeTheVin.com. So easy you can do it in your underwear.
Now Taxes is using Credit Karma, where a TurboTax expert can do your taxes for you. They'll get your refund so you can do more with it right in Credit Karma. Now this is taxes. Intuit Credit Karma with TurboTax. See guarantee details at turbotax.com/guarantees. Experts only available with TurboTax Live.
This is the story of the one who, as a maintenance specialist for a historic high-rise, knows that vintage charm historically needs constant attention. Which is why when it's time to upgrade turn-of-the-century mechanicals, they turn to Grainger. With easy access to 1 million-plus products and the scale to deliver when and where you need them. The right tools and supplies are never far away. So the one can keep that vintage building running like new. Call, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
Hey, can you blow up some balloons for Jack's party?
I can't. I'm so congested.
You need Sinex Saline from Vicks.
Sinex Saline Nasal Spray.
Yeah, just Sinex. Breathe.
Sinex Saline instantly clears everyday congestion associated with colds and year-round allergies with a gentle, ultra-fine mist that's no mess and easy to control.
Daddy, we need more balloons.
On it.
Enjoy life's important moments without congestion. Try Sinex Saline from Vicks. Just Sinex. Breathe. Use as directed.
During tax season, your personal info travels to a lot of places you can't control. Between payroll, your home office, your tax preparer, and the IRS, if your W-2 gets exposed, that's just the ticket for identity thieves. That's why LifeLock monitors hundreds of millions of data points every second. If your identity's stolen, they'll fix it guaranteed or your money back. Don't let identity thieves take you for a ride. Save up to 40% your first year with promo code CLAY. Visit LifeLock.com. Terms apply.
I'm Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. I learned about atrial fibrillation the hard way.
My symptoms would come and go. Shortness of breath, fatigue. I kept going. Then I got so lightheaded, I couldn't. My doctor said I have AFib, so I'm about 5 times more likely to have a stroke. Other symptoms, irregular heartbeat, heart racing, chest pain can come and go, but the risk of stroke stays. If you have symptoms, tell a doctor. Visit notimetowait.com.
Sponsored by Bristol-Myers Squibb and Pfizer.
If you feel like owning a home is out of reach, Rocket is here to give you back the keys because they believe everyone deserves a shot at the American dream. Own the dream. Visit Rocket.com or call 800-4ROCKET. Again, that's Rocket.com or call 800-4ROCKET.
Here's the latest with weather on Real Radio.
I'm CBS 12 meteorologist Charlotte Carl. We are expecting isolated showers this afternoon and evening, all thanks to an onshore flow developing. Afternoon highs will get into the upper 70s and low 80s, which is around where they should be for this time of year. We expect a nice cool down tomorrow. We're waking up to temperatures in the 60s and low 70s. Once again, very similar to this one.
This report is sponsored by Mattress Firm. It's Mattress Firm's President's Day sale. Get matched to your perfect bed now and sleep at night. Plus, if you see a lower price, they'll match it. Hurry and stop by Mattress Firm to upgrade today. Restrictions apply.
The free iHeartRadio app has over 100 commercial-free stations waiting for you to explore right now, like Motown Sounds.
My girl, my girl.
The very best Motown from the Supremes, Stevie Wonder, Smokey Robinson, and more. Open the free iHeartRadio app, search Motown Sounds, and listen now. Commercial free. iHeartRadio. Free never sounded so good.
MMJHealth.com. Get approved for your card today. Medical marijuana made easy.
This is Real Radio 92.1 and 101.7. Real talk for the Palm Beaches and the Treasure Coast.
I'll pick the dildo.
You're listening to The Penthouse. Now back to The Penthouse on Real Radio 92.1 and 101.7.
What was that one again? Let's hear that.
I'll pick the dildo.
Nice, Tom. Good way to get your rent paid, buddy.
I don't know about that.
It is The Penthouse, where everything goes. No rules here or regulations, and there's nobody that's perfect. Probably Franny's the closest.
Nope.
And then I would, well, out of the three of us, and then I would say Dom, and then me. I mean, I'm the one with the most problems and the most off the rails. Dom's here.
Yeah, your problems with your pedicures.
Well, it's still a problem. Remember, if it's a problem, you can't say, well, it's not a real big issue. But if it's a problem to me, then it's a problem. I mean, and that's something that you should remember when you're in a relationship. You have to always respect.
That makes sense.
If it's a problem, then it's a problem.
That's
Obviously,
it.
Dom.
You can't
Clearly,
just dismiss it and be like, oh, I don't think there's a problem.
I think Dom is saying that your problems may not be as heavy or deep as our problems, like getting a pedicures and stuff like that.
But to me, they could seem like it. I mean, and that's
But to
it.
me.
I could be like, to me, I could be like, oh my God, my battery's out of my car. What am I going to do?
Okay, all right.
Oh my God. I do have some real stuff every once in a while. Like, I got a real issue now that I've told Franny about, and she's really just tired of hearing about it. And
Well, because I'm like, just do something about it.
it's bad. It's really bad. Only
Give
something
them
that can happen.
suggestions.
Yeah. And I might have to get Franny involved in pair. Or maybe the Domster. Dun, dun, dun.
Or you could try to get you could set G-Man up with a girl, and you could possibly win $1,000.
Oh, yeah, that's another one. I don't think that's going to happen. We haven't had anybody really jump on that train.
No.
3 dates in a row, $1,000. That's a pretty good thing.
I mean, we give away $1,000 up to 13 times a day. We give you a keyword. You take the keyword. You enter realradio921.com. That one is a nationwide contest. People do really win here, though, and we've had it here in Real Radio. But which one? I would do both. Take your chances. Try to hook up G-Man and try to win $1,000 on us.
Yeah. I mean,
score yourself $2,000 if you can, right?
Can. Who doesn't want cash?
I'm sure someone has a smoke show friend that they convince, split it 50-50, or maybe a little less than 50-50. They have to get more because they're doing all the work.
The girl is?
Yeah, they got to deal with G-Man for 3 days.
All the work.
It's got to be 3 document dates, too. Like, you know what I mean? It's got to be 3 dates that we put, here or there. Maybe 1 dinner.
Does Starbucks count as a date or no coffee? Or does it have to be like a dinner full thing?
Because like the first one might have to be a casual date, right?
All right. So we'll go Starbucks or coffee. Pollard. I'll take them to Pollard. Okay, that's perfect.
Well, what if they live up this way and they're like, man, I just...
It's $1,000. I mean, what do you want?
Well, they don't know. I mean, do we tell them that? Because I think that's that's pressure on them. I think
All right.
you just hook them up because that is weird. Unless, like Dom said, you are in cahoots together and you're just trying to get $1,000 that you're going to split with your buddy. But if you really are trying to find Greek love, then I don't know if you want to tell that person that you're going to get $1,000 if you hook them up.
All right, so the first one has to be maybe like a meeting, maybe 25 minutes or less. It's not bad for a coffee or something. Cigar, I don't know. The second one is dinner, and maybe the third one would be a spa day. So it's not bad. And then the winner gets $1,000, but it's got to be 3 dates.
So they get a spa day, too. You got to consider that, too. That you get a spa day.
I think it's a good thing. I mean, but I have to be, the spa day is the third one because that's going to be the most expensive. So, you know what I mean? I got to be really into it. If I take you to a spa.
Yeah, but are you...
Well,
is it a couple spa?
I know. A couple's thing might be a little weird as the third date. Or no, you guys are doing your own thing.
You do your own thing. You get a massage.
So you're not going to be with her.
Yeah, then that's not really a date.
Well, it is. You go in, like if you go to Breakers, if I went with you, just say you get a massage, I go, and then we get lunch.
Okay.
We hang out.
All right.
You do your own thing. It's
Okay.
not together like where we got to be, 2 tables and we're holding hands.
Well, no, but I was saying even a couple's massage, but because it might be they're not there yet, right?
No. We're
Getting
definitely
undressed
not doing
in front
that.
of each other.
No.
You're not doing like the mudding when you rub the mud on each other or something?
No. That's like 4:30 in the morning in Fort Lauderdale. Awful souls. No, we're not doing that. Third one's a spa date. Second one's dinner. First one is like coffee and just like in a hello. So I think that's pretty easy. And you get a G note? Come on. People have done a lot less for $1,000. Let me tell you something right now.
Might even dress like a pretty girl, and I'll go out with G-Man for that.
Oh, yeah, you might have to shave the beard.
G-Man, hey.
I don't know. Let me. Are your hands soft?
I don't know. You got softer hands than probably most girls out there, too.
True.
Oh, there was a girl the other night. She like shook my hand, and her hands were, wow. I felt it. I was like, this is not going to work. If my hands are softer than her, it's going to be a issue. Dom's on the phone pretending like he's working. Francis is here.
What's up?
And it's time for a trifecta. Can he do 2 things at once? Yes, he can. All right, something the NFL teams are doing now, and the New York Giants are doing it, they're opening up 10% of their team to if anybody wants to buy into it. And we're talking millions and millions of dollars. Floyd Mayweather is getting together a team, and he's going to try to buy into the New York Giants. And obviously, that will be a great investment. Does anybody invest in any of the teams that don't go down? They only go up. So we'll see what happens. They're not going to have like a lot of say, obviously. It's not like if you're a Giant fan, you think, oh my God, Mayweather's going to come in and start calling plays and stuff like that. That's not going to happen. There are a lot of franchises that have minority owners. Raiders have it with Tom Brady. 10% is still a lot of money. But the Giants are putting it out there, and Mayweather said that he's got some interest in doing it. Also over the weekend was the NBA All-Star Weekend. Was a slam dunk competition, 3-point play, shooting contest, and the games was a round robin in the game. Steph Curry got the MVP, so hats off to Steph. And in college baskets, you got the Gators tonight playing Oklahoma. They are home, laying a lot of points, but the new number one team has been the same number one team for a while. Auburn. And our good buddy Drew Martin, who lives down in Mexico, he was one of those guys when I met him for a long time. I mean, I knew him for a long time. And when he told me he went to Auburn and, graduated in business, I was almost shocked. I was like, I don't know, not like in a bad way. He just didn't seem like a school kid to me. A guy who went to college and hit the books. Now he's in Mexico with his girlfriend, living on the beach and betting sports games. That's a tough call, though, like with a girl, if you meet somebody and they say, what do you do? And you're like, I sports bet. A lot of girls be like, what are you doing?
Mm-hmm.
But I guess if you do good, that's the whole thing. If you're living paycheck to paycheck, they're probably like, screw this. But those two are like so much in love. Like they just have like, they're on the beach, throwing a ball to their dog and just hanging out. Like, oh, it's great. Wearing shorts every day, drinking tequila off each other's asses. So it's a good time. Great Trifecta is sponsored by Pollard Coffee Bar and Ice Treats in Deerfield Beach. Tom, what do you got on hold?
We have Jorge.
Jorge, what's up, buddy?
How's everyone doing today?
We're doing good. It's a Tuesday. We had yesterday off, and we're recharged and ready to go and to entertain like you've never seen.
Yeah. Well, you guys sound good. You sound good.
Well, you're off a day. You really should be ready. I mean, Franny works every day. She worked her ass off over the weekend. And Dom did a good job on Saturday. And I just did Greek shenanigans. Same routine. Shopping, casinos, pedicures.
Yeah.
That's how he always sounds like he's got a bit more pep in his step than the rest of his
Cigars.
Yeah.
You had a good time at the Greek Fest, huh?
Yeah, it was nice. It was nice that they have us. I think we've done it for 10 years in a row. The food is unbelievable. I'm not a big food guy. I never have been, but it was awesome. And the pastries are great, too. It reminds me of my dad, to be honest with you.
Yep. No, I grew up with, my first wife was Albanian, and, she grew up in the Greek Orthodox Church, and I'm quite familiar with all those Greek desserts and all that stuff,
Yeah, they're great. And the chocolate on top of the stuff and everything like that.
The chocolate on top of the stuff. That one.
Yeah. Hey, speaking of desserts and all that, I heard you guys talking earlier about old Oprah Winfrey spent $47 million on Weight Watchers.
She invested.
Yeah. Well, she's still a pig, buddy.
Why do you have to always go there someplace like that? Why can't you just have a nice call? Like say, hi, how's your mom? Why do you always take shots at people? Come on, buddy. Can't you just say not a fan of? I'm not a fan of him or her. And that's a nice way to say it. We don't want that negativity out there. Let's be positive. Let's be brothers and sisters.
Homie, don't play that game, buddy.
I know that. You don't have to tell me that.
Oh, yeah.
What else, Jorge?
Not too much. What are we going to do without football, Greg?
It's going to be tough. I look at every day that passes. We're a day closer to college football in August. This Sunday was definitely tough when there was no games, and it's definitely a letdown. There's no doubt about it.
Yeah, without a doubt. Maybe a lot of people can get some work done on the weekends now. Huh?
Yeah, they can do a lot of the things that they need to do that they've avoided for the last 4 or 5 months because they're watching games all day. But we'll see what happens. But, like I said.
Finally get to that honey-do list, maybe?
Yeah, and I miss it. There's no doubt about it. But, I mean, the NFL really doesn't go away for as far as content and what's going on. You hear about it every single day.
Oh, yeah, and we will, up until it starts up again. But, and, of course, all the draft picks.
Yep.
And here you have Robert Kraft again, they're talking about how they're going to spend all kinds of money and get all kinds of help for the quarterback and all that. But, you just wait and see what happens. He won't spend any money.
I think they got a very good coach. He's part of the Patriot way. He's won 3 Super Bowls. He was a very good coach at Tennessee. He won Coach of the Year. I think he's the perfect coach for that team and that franchise, and I think you'll see an improvement in them in the next couple of years.
Oh, yeah, without a doubt. There should be. But, not Belichick. Kraft has got to loosen up in the wallet and spend some money.
And maybe he'll come in and they'll talk about it. We'll see what happens. You start, seeing a little change and getting some W's. I do believe he wants to bring a winner there again because I think there's always that goal of somebody who was there for a long time. Now Kraft probably wants to show that, hey, I can win it without Belichick and Brady. Kobe Bryant went through it with Shaq. People do it, Scotty and Michael Jordan, different things when Jordan stepped out. So it's a motivational thing. I think he wants to win.
Yeah.
But
it's going to be interesting to see, yeah.
Yeah, we'll see what happens. It starts with the draft, and hopefully the Patriots go in the right direction for their fans and for you. But always appreciate the call, brother. Don't be a stranger.
Oh, yeah. It'll be September before you know it, buddy.
I hope so. I hope you're right.
Yeah. All right. Have a good one.
You too. 877-927-6969. We're looking for a little bit of a slogan or greetings for Florida when people come.
I got a few in the text line, some nice ones. This one from Eric. Welcome to Florida, the land of endless summer. We have welcome to Florida, where the sun shines and the living is easy. Let's see. Welcome to Florida. You're guaranteed to see Franny working somewhere.
I thought that wasn't going.
Let's see. Welcome to Florida. If you want to avoid a flat tire, follow Greek. Welcome to Florida, home of your sister's ass. Welcome to Florida. You got ganja on the East Coast, meth on the West Coast, and it's raining keys in the Keys.
Wow.
We have welcome to Florida, home of the whiny transplants. One word for new greeting for new people who come to Florida, just blow. And that is it as far as greetings. And we have somebody says, can you ask Greek if there's another way we can get the locker room on Saturdays when 92.1 plays the Panthers show? It's happened several times now. Somebody wants to know.
We follow the Panther show.
Mm-hmm. They were on at 12.
Yeah, so we go on at 12. I've had a lot of people ask me, they think they missed the first hour of the locker room.
But you don't. You guys didn't do anything until after.
Yeah, that's something new that started with us having the Panthers. When the Panthers season ends, we go back to being on 11 o'clock. And then we also sometimes get preempted when the Gators play in football. But no, you're not missing an hour. We just start at 12, and that was management's decision. They decided to do that, and that's one of the things we have to do to carry the Panthers. I mean, we don't like it, but we have to do what we're told. We're good soldiers. 877-927.
What was that?
I bow. 877-927-6969. That's the number to call. Slogan for Florida or a greeting when somebody comes. Maybe it'll be it on right by the turnpike. A little sign that says something. I like the first one all day. The sunsets, and I thought that was a good one.
But you don't remember it.
No, but it was good. It was good. I like that one. I don't know. You got to think of really represents the state. Good time and sunshine. That's not bad. Welcome to Florida. It's a good time with a lot of sunshine. I mean, that's not bad. I don't think it's bad.
Welcome to Florida. Enjoy the hurricane party.
Yeah, knock on wood, we don't have too many hurricanes. I mean,
We've been lucky the past few years.
Yeah, we've been
not many hurricane parties.
Yeah, so we've been lucky by that.
So there's something that's going on here in Florida that if you've ever wanted to party in a ultra luxury UFO submarine, now you can. Woo! So they said you can dive under 50 feet under the ocean and host 12-hour undersea parties. It's a new thing. The pod can be rented out for all-night bashes. They said you can even get married hundreds of feet underwater. This is the Triton 669. Ava is equipped with surround sound, mood lighting, and climate control for the ultimate custom experience. So this is Florida-based engineers, Triton Submarines, said they threw out the rule book when designing this new model. And they said it can transform anything from a casino to a cocktail bar during its 12-hour cruises. The maker promises that activities are limited only by the owner's imagination. Guests on board are treated to 360 stunning degree views of the ocean. Stunning 360 degree views of the ocean, fine dining, spa treatments, and subsea gaming experiences. They said the swanky sub is oval shaped. That's what they say. It looks like a UFO. And 10 feet long by 16 feet wide. The space inside is 7.5 feet, leaving plenty of room for even the tallest of passengers. They said that 8 guests can fit in the plush leather seats alongside the pilot, or 6 if you want, don't want that many people, downsize if you want a little extra room. So the underwater craft also weighs a hefty 11 tons.
Ooh.
I said that's because a lot of tough materials needed for the sub to enjoy those extreme conditions of the deep ocean. So the sub dives to depths where the pressure is 20 times greater than what we experience on land. When I saw a picture, it's pretty cool. It's one of those things. It's a party pod. Triton Sub hosts any kind of party occasion. I want a few of you to do it first.
Yeah, it's a little scary.
Sponsored by Ocean Gate.
Yeah, right. I want a few of you guys to do this. I don't know. Let's have this again going for a while before I jump on it. But it looks really cool, and I like doing different things. I'm not typically not in fear of stuff, but to be in something underwater. But they say 12 hours it can last. I mean, I don't think anybody's going to have a 12-hour party. I guess you never know. We were just talking about club space, but yeah, it looks cool.
If anybody went on, I forgot about this earlier, and I got a text about it. If anybody ever went on one of those balloon rides, wasn't that this weekend?
Yeah.
It was Friday night, I believe.
At the fairgrounds.
Or at the fairgrounds?
It was
Thursday?
2 days, I think.
Or was it? If you guys went on that or know somebody, call us and let us know. 877-927-6969. If not today, tomorrow. I'd like to hear about it and see, what it was like, and people really enjoyed it. Would you rather go at day or night? Did they have it at night or not really? Or am I mistaken?
I don't know the hours.
I don't know the hours either.
What do you think would be cooler?
Doesn't matter to me.
Around here, I guess you would want to maybe during the day you could see everything.
Yeah, it's not like we have this incredible skyline, or lights like Vegas or New York City or anything like that. I mean, now West Palm is starting to build up, but
Yeah. Would you do it, Franny? Balloon ride?
yeah, 100%.
Yeah, I did one. I did one kind of similar, maybe a little lower, because I don't think they bring you up too high in those, right?
I don't think so.
Because Disney has something similar at Disney Springs.
I've done that one too.
Mhm.
You're right.
And
we
that
did
goes
that
up,
during
like-
the food thing. Yeah.
Goes up like 200 feet about.
Okay, yeah. But see, that one, this one is like an open, it's a basket,
Mhm,
right? It's,
yeah.
it's a legit one. That one's pretty fancy.
Oh,
the
is
one
it?
that they have
You
at
can
Disney
walk around
Springs.
on that one.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
But do they like have seats where you can sit in it?
No,
Or,
no.
No, you're standing, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's like an up-down thing. It's very cool, and you get a nice, beautiful view of the Disney parks and stuff.
that's cool.
It's cool. It is. I forgot that we did that, Tom.
Did they have anybody with you, or are you by yourself with whoever you
There's a
want?
guide.
Oh, okay. So you're not going.
There's a
in alone.
captain,
Yep.
There's a captain. Hello, captain.
a pilot.
So
Yeah, I
you-
wouldn't want to do that by myself, G-Man.
Well, I don't know. I'm just asking.
It's very popular, and you would feel safe on it. You would do it. I mean, I don't think it's too scary. And
I don't know.
I think you would have done it.
I got a hard time in bunk beds. See, I don't mind like to win up 65 flights because I'm walk into a room and I'm done. You know what I mean? And that's it. The view is unbelievable, especially at night. But yeah, after that, it's like, woof, that's pretty high up there. You never know if something could go wrong. 877-927-6969. That's always the number to call. You can also text us at Real Radio 47142 if you want to get involved in the show any day of the week. Remember, you could do that with the Penthouse 5 days a week. I had a big giveaway today. Burt and Max's want to thank them for joining on the Real Radio train. Choo-choo. And the Penthouse, along with Deck 84, New York Prime, Miller's Ale House, and the Green Turtle, where I highly recommend if you want to get your car washed. Best car wash bar none. They're nice enough to give us some gift cards too. So that's what we'll be giving away the rest of this month and also in March, where the madness will really begin around here. And you also got a chance to win $1,000. Come on, guys.
Two different ways, too.
Two different ways. The other one's a little bit, I don't know. And we got to see if
Unofficial.
Yeah, unofficial. But yeah, if I go on 3 dates with one lady and they have to be documented, you'll win $1,000. But you got $1,000 with Rover. A little bit easier. Keyword. Make it happen. He's going to give it to you. We're going to get a new one right at the end of this show, and you have the opportunity. And I don't know how long this is going to last. This could be the last week.
Maybe.
We don't know. And then this could be it. So you got a chance to get some free money. Take it. I mean, it never sounded so good to be free, right? Everybody likes free stuff. Get $1,000 and make it happen. So, again, our bosses will be happy. And I'm not kidding you when they ask. Like, when we get a winner, they'll send an email. They're like, ooh. They're like, the Gator had one, but we know why.
We had two.
Yeah, because of Franny's on the stage.
Well, I'm on this one too, and we haven't gotten one yet, so I don't think that's why.
Okay, sorry.
You said, welcome to Florida. All good times, no tan lines. All
Ooh,
right.
yeah, that's yours, Dom.
47142 started off with Real Radio. And then if it's called joining the Mile High Club when you get it on in an airplane, what's it called when you do it in a submarine? Is it going down under? Maybe.
It could be. Never know.
The deep end?
Yeah.
The deep end. I've seen a tattoo like that once. Big golf tournament tonight. That's right. Tiger's playing. Dom will be in the house.
Yes, sir.
And so will Franny?
TGL, probably not.
Okay, Franny's not going to be here. Dom will be there. You can go up to Dom and give him a little kiss. He'll be happy. Tiger's going to be there. Who they playing against? New York?
Mm-hmm.
All right. It is the Penthouse on a Tuesday. The Greek Zone is next. Josh Cohn is supposed to join us today. We'll talk a little bit about the NBA and see what's going on and some football news because 4 o'clock today, people are going to start getting franchised. Tariq Hill also some more issues with him. We'll get into that later in the afternoon. Dom, good job as always. And again, special thanks on Saturday because if it wasn't for you, there would have been no locker room at the Greek Fest. There's so many Greeks that want to put their hands together for you.
Oh, thanks, G-Man.
No, you did a great job. I'm very impressed. I got to be honest with you. Thank God I had a couple cigars with me. Franny, great job as always. I don't know anybody who works harder than you. I hope you win the lottery before me.
I hope so too, G-Man. Thank you for that. No, thanks, Greg, for everything. Of course, Dom, thank you for all you do, and thank you for listening. And as G-Man mentioned, make sure you're still tuned in because at the beginning of 2 o'clock, we call it top of the hour. 2 o'clock, we got another keyword coming your way. Red Zone revenue, score yourself $1,000. You hear Rover give you a keyword, you take the keyword, you enter it, realradio921.com.
And special thanks to people in society who will still take money on the side and do things. I think it's the way of this country. It's the backbone of this country. Special thanks. I won't say his name because I don't want to get him fired. But thank you so much for helping me out this morning. It's what it's all about, helping each other out, all brothers and sisters together. Peace, my brothers and sisters. We'll be back.
I'll pick the dildo.
Got YouTube? Yeah? Us too. Just search Real Radio 92.1 on YouTube. Here's traffic on Real Radio.
From the Gordon Partners Traffic Center. Have you been injured in a motor vehicle accident? Call 561-333-3333 or go to fortheinjured.com.
Palm Beach expressways are up to speed. We're accident-free if you're traveling the Turnpike or 95. Crash in West Palm, Flagler Drive, just north of Dyer Road. That's traffic. I'm Judy Stewart.
This report is sponsored by Blindster.com.
What if I can guarantee the price of Bitcoin will be $1 million in 2030? Well, I can't, but I can guarantee you'll save a lot of money on blinds at my company, Blindster.com. Free samples, free shipping, and guaranteed to fit. Shop at Blindster.com today.
Hey, it's a Greek, and Monroe's is open 7 days a week, and that means the beautiful girls are there.